And we are here, another Tuesday, another live.
I have one question.
I'm live, Jade, not no.
Okay.
Who there? Who there?
Just giving some more time. We don't know the drill. We don't know the drill. We have to wait until YouTube send out the notification. We don't want nobody miss this, you know. This is quite a discussion. That's okay. That's fine. Works on me.
Yeah.
Who is
here?
with us?
Oh,
All right, Kay, fully active. I see you.
Turn off for this. Wi-Fi.
Turn off, huh? Are you ready?
Who ready? Watch out. Yeah, where the panjo. So
Come over here, so.
we got the VIP up in here.
I hear the what? VVIPP?
Whatever.
Guys, me come with my lesson plan, you know. Lesson plan ready. Because this discussion is about to go down. Alright, Nash, listen to me, man. We watched your video and we were so jealous. You know, long me not see breadfruit roast so.
Yo.
Jesus
Tell you,
Christ.
man.
Nash, we need to talk.
We need to get some of that breadfruit in Nash.
What I want, Casey? What I want, some zaddy?
What I want, K?
Some zaddy.
Me there at K. What do you mean? Zaddy's in the building. They'll come to know and get.
Who else is here with us? Who else there? The ANJ team? No, she's waiting, but me not see her yet.
NJ team.
Or she there? Janet, you there? Janet, me know if you're there. Yes, man. Me see the likes I go put the yes.
Yes. I like that.
Hey, everybody I learn the drill in a day.
See me, I boost up on some ice latte.
Yeah, come say tell her Jody. Me mad to go hunt fire stick. Listen to me, you know long me not see that because guess what? If we are roast breadfruit, we have to put in our oven. I just don't think it's the same. I think the wood gives we call it here some flavor.
Always. They would give it a better flavor.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
like
me a mark see register. Listen to me, man. A classroom in there, you know. They say we mark the register. But don't play with me, you know. Old habits die hard. Me a mark my register. Me have my register. Me have my lesson plan. Have my students.
mark the register.
Teaching fully active. Alright, guys. So we have 7 people online right now. My silent viewers, if you want to watch, you know, anonymously, that's okay. But we always love to hear you guys joining the discussion.
Okay, I come say call me, I could say present.
Alright, so Nash and Dre from Nash and Dre Empire. Ricky, thank you for coming on.
Yes,
Ricky, we soon come to Florida, you know.
Bless up, Ricky. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him no dear, we were in Florida. We did vacation in Florida and shall wait in time there. Come pick some sitting over for your yard too.
What do you mean, man? Because we have to find him anyway.
Yes.
Because, you know, we actually drove, so.
Yeah.
You know,
we did a tour. We did a cross country tour.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
But next time, Ricky, and time forward, you know. Hopefully we drive next time, we can get around easily.
Yes, man, for real. We did Miami. We drove from
We drove
Maine.
Orlando too. Yeah, we drove from Maine. And
Stopped in every state along the way down.
we pretty much went through like 10 states.
10 or 11.
10 or 11 states. And yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't live there, but I like the vacation.
Yeah.
It was too busy for me. And after 2 weeks, we were ready to come home.
It was hot. It was hot. Oh my
One
god.
day it was like 98 degrees and I couldn't breathe. I think that
Yeah.
I did my birthday the day there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't breathe, man, too hot the hair was.
Yeah.
Alright. Yes, Kay, that was definitely a tour. We still talk about it and
Mm-hmm.
every day we talk about it. You know,
we need to go back.
yeah, we wanted to do it it took us 5 years to execute that plan.
Yep.
5 years.
And
And
it was well worth
worth
the wait.
Yeah, and after waiting, we realized that we couldn't do it before then. It took a lot of money.
If you want to take a road trip, 2 weeks road trip,
Yeah, 2 weeks road trip,
going
guys.
through different states and all, stop here, stop there, sleep here, blah, blah,
Yeah.
have breakfast, have lunch.
Yeah, dear. Remember, like we have breakfast in one state, lunch in another state, dinner and sleep in one
In
state,
one
then get
state.
up the next morning and go have breakfast in our next state, lunch in our next. We did it all over again.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Experience of a lifetime, man.
Ricky, that heat though, that heat. Listen, I think that heat is worse than Jamaica. What do you think, Ricky? The heat in Florida.
I guess
I think it's
maybe Ricky get
adjusted or
adjusted
adapted to it.
or adapted to the heat, but man, I tell you, yo, we should probably live in Maine, mostly cool. Even summertime, it's so hot like when we go to Florida, yo. Like,
No.
Florida heat is a different heat, yo.
We've had a 102 here before though. We've had
But
a
it,
102.
only because it's not consistent.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's just like a one-off day. Kevin Simpson. Hi, Kevin. Thanks for joining the live. We
What's
have a
up,
good
Kevin?
discussion here for you guys. Guys, please remember to like the video when you come on. That's the first thing. Like the video.
Like the video.
Purposeful Shan, thank you for blessing us with your presence. We appreciate it.
Always.
So we're going to start, Dale. And you saw the topic. We're talking about life in America. The
American dream.
what people call the
Perceive as the
the American dream.
yeah.
What is the American dream? And we're going to share our experiences as well as what we see, what we observe from being here.
prior to coming to America.
Yeah, make we talk about before we come to America. What you did think about America? Like when you did little.
When we did look, me think that America was like lying in gold. It's like this pristine, this pristine place where there's no trash, there's no dirt per se. Like every street clean.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody live this pristine lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see the movies. Oh my God, the movies can mislead you in a lot of
Yeah.
ways.
Them putting nicest and the prettiest thing in movies and make it
Yeah.
look like, it's a bed of roses in America.
Yep.
And make everybody out of all the other countries, there are so many countries in the world, but most people, no matter where they are, they'll tell you, oh, they want to go America, they want to go America.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let me tell you what I thought. No, growing up, I always, based on the fact that when you see people from your community go away and they come back with suitcase, you get sweetie, you get some what we call foreign sweetie, like it's not the normal sweetie with our Jamaica.
Yeah.
And them time that we never know say the best sweetie that Jamaica.
Yeah.
When they come back with what we call the foreign sweetie.
Yeah, that was that
And when you
everything.
have
Yeah.
when you have one auntie or one uncle or anybody in your community come and you so happen to get two sweetie, oh God, you're so happy and you enjoy the sweetie and you just fantasize of what it would look like if you could go to this magic place where they come and they bring back sweetie. Them always smell one particular way. Them always smell nice. They clothes them used to look nice. And it just make you want to know where is this place. You want to go to this place named America. And the next thing is because we live in Jamaica where it's not so easy, you know, growing up, I always think that rich people alone can get to America. That's what I really thought. Rich people alone could get to America, right? So we have all this concept about America in our mind. Me used to think garbage in America, like everything is kept in one place. So everywhere be clean and nice and fresh. And me the things that everywhere over here does smell nice. And mind you guys, I'm talking about when I was probably in primary school. Me I wanted to feel sick. When me at high school and big and have sense, me have these perceptions. So when I was smaller and when I was smaller and me just never know better. I had an aunt who lived in Canada. I thought Canada was like America too. I had the same idea of Canada as I did of America. But I was more fascinated with America and how people make everything look nice over here. You know, I was watching movie them. When you used to watch all the Disney Plus, not Disney Plus, just the regular Disney then. And you see the ice, the picnic them at high school and everybody have locker. And you say, oh, you're not laptop and
yeah.
You know, it just send you in this fantasy world and you just dream and you just think
and when they leave out in the mornings and they have a
and they go on the school bus. Yes.
They have for breakfast this nice big glass of orange juice and all that stuff.
Deal, orange juice.
And you have what kind of window they call it? It's not French window. Those like that those window that you can when you're in your kitchen you can look outside and you see all that beautiful trees in the background and all that stuff. You know what I mean? They just get that vision in your head like foreign is just this amazing.
And I am sure many kids still have this perception.
Yeah.
Many
and I
kids.
mean we're not saying that here is not good. But I mean they made it seem like it's everywhere is completely the same and everywhere is good. You know what I mean? They don't put the downside on television back then. You know what I mean? So it made you dream of a wonderland, you know? Pretty much we were misled. A lot of people. Yeah.
But you know that people who traveled had a lot to do with it too. But we're going to get into that aspect a little later. Alright? So that's what we thought America was like when we were little. And I'm going to emphasize and never when we're big or when we're little.
Yeah.
Alright? So we know we grow up now and we hear about this American dream. We big now, we're adult now, right? Before we left Jamaica, we hear about this American dream. What idea did you get? What's the American dream to you?
The American dream is, have a lot of money, have this big, nice house.
How much story? How much floor?
Shit, 4 or 5 stories.
How much bedroom?
A whole lot, maybe like 6, 7. You know what I mean? Big garage. You have this big lawn at the front. Don't forget white picket fences. You know what I mean?
Can't leave out the white picket fence.
That's not every American dream. White picket fences. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Kids running around in the yard and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That was the American dream to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nice car park
everything alright. You're not in a debt. Everything you pay for.
Yeah, everything alright. You know, God, you know, no debt. Like life is good. You know what I mean? So that was, the American dream to me.
Right, and that's what you came for. You came to get a piece of that American dream.
Definitely, because we get peace, but I can tell you something. Reality, every way of showing you, say, man.
What's real is real and what's not is not.
Yeah. I mean, the American dream is what you perceived it to be. You know what I mean? And
you have to make your own American dream.
I guess if you're misled, then you know what I mean, it will look different if you're being misled. But if you have your own ideas and thoughts and say, yo, this is my American dream, then it is attainable and reachable, you know what I mean, but not like the fantasy where they sell on movies and television.
But you know what, the fantasy that is created or made by people, this is what caused people, like immigrants, when you come to America, this is what caused you to get yourself in debt, because you're trying to create this life that you see, that somebody else, it's not your life, it's a concept that somebody else created, and you feel like this is what it should be, and then you get caught in the web.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
As I said, the American dream is what you perceive it to be.
It is what perceived.
It's what you tell yourself, this is my American dream. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, for some people, the American dream, if you have the big house, as I said, and, you know what I mean, this lavish lifestyle, that are what they need to have. But I mean, you can be okay. Once, you know, your bills are paid and you have food, you know what I mean, and you have one vehicle to move around, it have to be a fast or hot car or a new car, you know what I mean? That can be American dream because a lot of people don't want this huge achievement out of life. It's just to live comfortable.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that can be for them American dream. That's you know what I mean?
So let me ask them in the comment section, guys. We're going in the comment section before we move on. We want to find out what you think about America, or what you thought about America. If you live here now, what you thought about it before you came here. And what is the American dream to you? What is the American dream to you? Whether you live here or not, what is the American dream to you? So we're going in the comment section, and I'm going to go over some comments that we missed. Hey Tisha.
Tisha is here. Welcome,
Tisha is here. Alright, Shan, I don't know if you're still here, but go and handle your Zoom call, Mama. Shan is saying she have a Zoom meeting. But she came on nonetheless, and that's amazing. Alright, so Ricky saying, I wasn't so happy leaving Jamaica. The family brought me here. I wasn't ready, but I was looking forward to coming here. I had a big family here. So them tell me enough of the things then. Yes, guys, that is good. That is good if you have somebody that tells you some of the things. But you know what, guys? Sometimes people tell you, you know, they tell you. But you know, no, you still not understand until you buck up in it and you say, oh, and this thing did I tell me about. No. But when you're already, it's already too late. Or you're already in some form of web.
And enough time you get the information, but there are some crucial missing pieces from the information that is being given. So, you know, be aware of that too. If you're passing knowledge to someone else, don't leave out those vital little piece of information.
Yeah. Nashandre, I me have fine mind. Every time I see the plane, I tell myself one day I must reach the place called foreign. Dale used to tell himself that one day he must reach foreign.
Let me tell you something, people. I remember back in Jamaica, before I ever travel, I have a car for myself. I have a pick up, I have a car for myself. Now I used to get a lot of airport trips, you know what I mean? If you carry people to the airport, pick up people from the airport. Anyone at the airport then. And I mean, every time we go to the airport, I'm like, yo, when my time will come, like, you know what I mean? Because at that point, my mother was petitioning for me, you know what I mean? And man, when the parents do my petition for you, when you reach a certain age, it take forever to come true. You know what I mean? And I was like, I go to the airport so many times, go to park people, I'm like, when is gonna be my time to go up on one of them planes there? Can you believe that? Some people go to the airport, you know, where they never dreams that they fly out, you know.
And they go fly out before you.
And come fly out before me. You know what I mean? So, I'm like, for me, I was like, as Nash said, you know, I was looking on the plane and say, yo, one day. I'm like, when my time will come? And my time did come. So, Nash, go on and you never know.
You're going to remember this life. You're going to remember we did say, you're going to get there. I'm heading back into the comment section. Hey Janet, big up yourself Janet, thanks for coming on. Nashan, hey, thanks for coming on. Nashan, I hope you can make it through all of the live tonight. You're good with the internet? Alright, Ricky is sharing the American dream for him. He says, American dream for me is to have more job opportunities and not trying to stay here all my life. That's very important, guys. And Ricky, you touched a part of our notes tonight. We're going to talk about that later on in the live. Job opportunities, which means Ricky want to work, save up in money, and you can live comfortable back home, not stay here all your life. Guys, I don't want to go into it, but let me tell you something. America set up for you to work till you're dead. And we're going to get more into that, and we're going to share some stuff that we came across with you guys. But you know, I have a little plan right here, so we're working with the plan. We don't want to jump no gun.
Yeah.
We want to go as detailed that you guys can understand what we're saying. We don't want to go off track too far, and so we want to get what we are saying. All right? Whether you live in America or not, one day you must reach here, and then you're going to remember this information. Same, so Ricky, we're going to touch back on it. You touched something very important, and we're going to come back on it. So, the first thing we're going to talk about we're going to talk about the school system. So we're going to talk about the American life. We're going to talk about school. We're going to talk about the medical. We're going to talk about work. We're going to talk about credit card, and we're going to talk about insurance.
Insurance in general.
Insurance in general.
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about is school. Now, me, I'm going to talk about school because by now everybody knows. Say. Finish my sentence.
You're about education.
All right. Everybody knows. Say and me say education, right?
Yeah.
No. So when I got here, and of course Jade wasn't going to school yet, I had enough time to stay with Jade and observe a lot of things. Now I sat down and I watched kids going to school. People, Missy Pitney go school with cigarette in their hand, a smoke.
Early morning.
Missy Pitney go school with big old energy drink in her hand. Missy Pitney go school, I walk like say, and a school them a go big music and their ears, and I just a go about like say them and a Pitney, right? I did not like that. So I observed so many things. I took walks and I watched how the kids here behave, and trust me, can I tell you something, guys? I don't like it. I took even a closer look, and I started going to, no joke, Ricky, no joke. There was a point where I had to attend meetings in a high school, right? And when I go over there and I see how Pitney them behave, like them a big man and big woman, me say no.
Yep.
So when it was time for Jay to start going to school, I researched a Christian private school. Not saying this is going to let her escape all of that, but I am saying I'm trying to alleviate the amount of exposure to this kind of environment. Now, how they teach kids in school, I know it in the high school it's different from how they teach in the private school. In the private school it's a little better. But let me tell you something. When you send your kids to school over here, the teacher them treat the kids as soon as they reach 12, 13, 14, they start to treat them like adults. So when you send your good Pitney go school and then come home and talk to you some type of way like you're under my size. Now you know, as a Jamaican home, we don't tolerate stuff like that. Kids going to school and coming home and telling you that they can make choice for themselves.
Yep. Kids
can come and tell you that they must have a say in what happened in their life. Now can you imagine your child telling you these things? I don't know, guys. Right. I cannot tolerate that. Yep. The first thing in Jamaica, our fluting structure, you have devotion. At some point in the day at school, you have devotion and you have your classes, right? And the teachers treat the kids like kids. Up here, they don't even have devotion. Outside of the school that Jade's attend, Jade goes to a Christian school. But in the public school, they don't have devotion. It's against the school to have devotion because of the freedom of religion and the multiple religion that they have in school. So I remember our older son, he came home one day and he said, Jesus Christ. You know, I feel we think that if we surprise or somebody says something, we say Jesus Christ. And he said, they tell him, say, it's not allowed for him to say Jesus Christ out aloud. Oh no, tell me this now. Mm? You
That's
can't say
crazy.
this out loud because you'll offend somebody.
Because
Right?
of this freedom of religion in America.
Right, you don't want to offend somebody else. Right? In the public school, you can't pray out freely. Those things are not allowed. Now, we grow up differently, so this is hard for us to swallow because I know so we grow up, right? So that's in general. No, the teaching for me in America in general, I don't know. I'm gonna speak, most of what I'm saying is specific to the state of Maine. I don't know about the other schools. Now, can you tell me this? When Pitney field tests, you have the opportunity to do that test over and over and over until you get the pass mark. The pass mark is 70, right? Anything below 70 is a fail. But you're allowed to sit the exam, the same exam. They not change it, you know. The same one over and over and over until you get 70. Now, as a teacher, I don't like that. I don't think there's true learning take place. If you're going to give me the same material, you're going to test me on the same material over and over and over again. Then I must know when me did get wrong the last time. If me did put A the last time, me know say, me now go put back A because me did get it wrong the last 2 times me do it. So me only have 2 options left now, which would be C and D. I must one of them. How is true learning taking place? Me not like that system. Yeah, so based on these things, guys, the next thing, now you send your nice Pitney to school, right? Then the next thing you see on news, they shoot up the school. And that's a real concern here in America now, you know. See, just the other day, one 6-year-old shoot one teacher, like, gun coming like candy up here. Anybody can take up a gun and just go shoot like it's nobody's business. The other day, Jade School had a scare. Well, the high school got a threat, and they shut down every school in the city that we live, right? Because they got an active shooter threat. Shut down the school. We get alert with their work. We get alert on our phone. We wonder what's going on. We hear say shoot at the school and then lock down every school. The kids at school had to go into underneath table, go hide. Bad, good. Those things don't happen in Jamaica. You understand that? Don't happen in Jamaica. So, if I'm supposed to compare Jamaican school system with the American system, I choose Jamaica any day. It's more structured, more morals, more values. You don't have these shooting threats. You don't have to, well, you have other things we have to worry about in Jamaica still. I mean, but you don't have to worry about one somebody on any given day gonna shoot up the school. Yeah. Next thing you hear, look at the shooting that happened in Texas, right? You know, those are some of the things living in America, and I'm sure that was not stated in the American dream. No place, no part of it stated that your picnic can go to school and get shoot up. I mean, that's cool. You would think that they're safe. The next thing, in school, your kids are exposed to drugs even more than anywhere else. Any kind of drugs, your kids are exposed to drugs. Them a go bathroom, Pitney stop them and I tell them if you try, what go happen from what not go happen. You understand? We don't have to worry about that so much in Jamaica. And as I said again, that was not stated in the American dream. I did not bargain for that part. Alright? So that's what I have to say about the school system. It's not as glorious as they make it seem. You want to share? I don't want to share anything on the school system there.
Well, you touch on the drugs part of it. You know what I mean? For me, the only thing that mostly we'd have to worry about in Jamaica in the school system, and this mostly of the high school, a little weed. You know what I mean? Yeah, 1 or 2 high school kids. A little
they
weed.
have Molly down there now, dear.
In high school?
Yes, Molly.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know of that, but I can see.
And that's a one out there now.
In the American school system, especially high school, tons of drugs, man. Different type of drugs, you know what I mean? And that's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's ridiculous.
Yeah, CK mentioning something here about bully. Yes, guys. The bully up here, it's not normal. Kids will bully your child, make them feel like they not worth nothing. Next thing you go here, your pitney want to commit suicide. The bullying up here make your pitney no want to go to school. You know, good thing. Thanks be to God. So far, so good. The school that Jade's attends, she has been going there since she was 4 years old. Sorry. And it's not perfect, but it is close enough. And that's as close as I think we'll ever get. And the good thing is, too, she can continue there all the way up to 8th grade. So, yeah. So, I'm sure I'm leaving out a lot of things on the school system. Let me check what Nashan say America promote the Mali culture out here. Yeah, them everything Jamaica follow America because them think say, okay, this is good, but me I tell them, bite my tongue.
And it's the movies too. Have a lot to play.
Yeah, Ricky was saying something. Ricky says, CM son, no joke. I think he was talking about the kids going to school smoking. Kay said, Jamaican kids full of manners. These kids, Lord of mercy. They don't have the manners over here, no?
True.
They don't know how to talk to their parents. They don't know how to talk to their teachers. They have no respect.
And if they don't respect their parents, they don't respect, people when they see up on the street. Don't give crap about people when they see on the street.
Yeah. Ricky says, for real, it's not safe sending your kids to these public schools. Ricky, do you have kids? Yes, man, a truth. A truth. Okay, so when we send my son to school, we can't rest my mind until we reach back home. Yeah, like it is serious. It is serious. And we shouldn't have to worry about that though.
Yeah, we thought school should be a safe haven. I guess not. I guess not at all.
So, yeah, so we talk about this the school system, right? All these things are going on in the school system and more. What it more? Enough more. We can't even exhaust it on the live.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the medical system now.
That is a bitch. That are the what should I say? The biggest scam in America.
Yes.
Yep. That's the biggest scam. And I watch a lot of documentary where a lot of doctors, dentists, same doctors, where they fraud the medical insurance companies for extra cash, extra money off their patients. So this whole,
first of all, they can't
medical
go
insurance, it's a scheme.
Yep.
It's a goddamn scheme.
Guys, the medical, let's put the insurance aside. When you're sick in America, you're afraid to go to doctor.
Yep.
You're afraid to go doctor because first things first, you don't pay up front, right? So let's say it hurt you and consistently you don't know what's going on, so you say, alright, make you go to doctor. You go to doctor check you and say, oh, you just have a little elevated pressure. Just drink some water. Drink some more water at daytime, right? And doctor send you home. You can't buy your business now and you feel better.
Yeah.
1 month passed and you remember nothing about it because your head stop and you remember nothing about it. Then guys, one day you come from work and you check your mail and you pull that blowout bill. You see one bill come from the doctor and you pull it. $1,000. $1,000 when doctor tell you to drink water. Sometimes you go there and nothing serious may happen to you, but you may want to just go check it out. Guys, the consequences. First of all, nobody takes sick in the night, You can't sick in a day and go your primary care doctor, right? Nobody sick in the night. Nobody call ambulance either.
Not end up in emergency room.
Do not go to the emergency room.
If you don't have insurance.
Even when you have insurance, it's heavy on the pocket.
Yep.
It's heavy on the pocket. Guys, no drop down the road and make ambulance come for you. It is so ridiculous. Medical care in America is so expensive. It's ridiculous.
You remember the time, Julie, when we made accident?
Guys.
Yeah, I was so... This
What's your name go with them?
This is tied to having that American dream.
Yes.
So because me I work 2 jobs, and it's like put in mad hours, overtime everywhere, me do overtime everywhere. And reached the point where, and I was doing, ever since I've been doing night shift,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, I work the graveyard shift. I used to work 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. until I start work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I was doing a lot of hours, and I mean, tired, not getting enough sleep. And one morning, I'm driving from work, and I was like, probably like, I don't know, 10 minutes from the house, and I started dozing away. We reached at a stoplight, and by the time the stoplight was red. By the time the stoplight turned green, I was fast asleep. I dozed off for like, I don't know, a couple of seconds. And I kind of shake it off and, you know what I mean, go through the stoplight. After I go through the stoplight, go across the main road, go through the stoplight, and then heading home. And guys, I don't know what happened, but I fell asleep and veered off the road. Hit a light pole, broke a light pole in a two, fling it away. And at that time, at the impact, is that time I woke up. And airbag fly everything, whatnot, and me jump out of the vehicle and whatnot. By maybe about 2 minutes after that, fire truck come, ambulance come, police come, everybody come. Luckily for me, I was uninjured. I was not injured. But the car airbag flying everything, car mash up. So the police asked me what happened, and I told him that, I was just coming from work and I fell asleep and whatnot, you know what I mean? So police seemed pretty cool, he never really get into nothing or whatever, like he never disbelieved me or anything like that. Shortly after that now, ambulance tech asked me, you know what I mean, if I want to get checked out or whatnot.
You'll say nope.
I'm like, nope, I'm good. Because once they put in an ambulance, if you check it out, even though I had medical insurance, that's gonna be a price to pay. Some say, nope, I'm good, I declined. You know what I mean? So you gotta be careful, man. Like this place, sick.
Trap you.
Doctor.
Right.
It's a trap.
They say, uno no bother take sick in the night.
If
you don't get sick.
Health is wealth, it is. But there's consequences to pay when you got a doctor at these
in
places
America.
in America.
It's, in America at large, but especially in the state that we live, I have never seen a health system like this. They quick to help you now. They quick to help you. You have so many medical care centers.
Oh my God,
so many walk-in clinics. But walk in there, go on in there.
You walk out broke.
You walk out broke.
That's for
And you don't even know, because as I say, you don't get the bill until like a month or two after, when you're alright and you forget about it. Sometimes you go, as Missy K. Reid say, she did sick one time and go doctor, and the doctor gave her 2 painkillers and 1 cup of water, and she paid $1,500. Can say 2 painkillers, 1 cup of water, $1,500. But we're laughing, but it's the truth. You know how much time me not feel well we got take tea, master. Jamaicans say tea cure everything. We got drink tea. Anytime me not feel well, we got drink tea, because the health system, especially where we live, is ridiculous.
No doubt.
Ridiculous. I remember one night, guys, I didn't sleep one night because took a shower one night and me going on my bed and I feel like one part of my back scratch me. So it scratch me now, and I say, for some reason, my mind tell me, say, don't scratch it yourself, make Dale scratch it for you. So I make Dale scratch my back, and me say, Ratty, Jody, how you go ticks the pan you? Where we live, I don't know if you're aware of the Lyme disease given by ticks, right?
I never know about it until we come in at this state.
Yeah, in a Maine, the ticks in Maine, they carry Lyme disease.
Lyme disease.
Alright?
And what is Lyme disease, by the way?
It causes whole heap of complications.
Because,
it affects different people different ways
Yeah.
too, but I know something you want. I can't tell you that much. Go and look up more information. I can't speak in depth about it, right? But I mean, the night you found the ticks, I could, but I don't remember everything. So they'll say, I want ticks. So I think I joke into that, make me say, because I have one little water in my back. So I say, no, I'm not joking. And I say, no, I want ticks upon you. And I say, when me go for ticks upon me? Anyway, he pick you off, guys, and then when he pick you off, now remember about the Lyme disease. This was about 10 o'clock in the night. And I think about the Lord God, do I want to go over the hospital? But if me go hospital, an emergency room, and me know better than to go emergency room. So me did and me say, when me look, me say, Dale, I doze off. Me say, Dale, me can't sleep. What if me have Lyme disease? Because I know in some cases it can cause you to become paralyzed. I said, Jesus Christ, I'm fret the whole night. The next day, me go over the hospital. Me carry the ticks with me and make them check it. Turns out, me have Lyme disease, nothing to do the ticks, and $300 later, and nothing they do me. $300 just to then tell me, say, I am not infected with Lyme disease. No man, that's cruel. Hold on, I'm going to check the comment section because I don't want to. You're a part of the conversation, so sometimes we have to stop talk and check.
How far were you?
Alright, so wait. So me read K1 already. K say, I frighten you fret. I know me say me should have name.
I think we're at Ricky. Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky said no kids, but I said that if
Oh.
or when. Okay, so Ricky now no kids.
Old school.
You're learning a lot, Ricky.
Yes,
So-
old school,
Yeah.
guys. Home school. Deal. Wait, mix up. You throw your this one.
But, yeah.
Yeah, homeschool. I think homeschool is good, but it has the downside where you do want your child to socialize.
Mhm.
So if you're homeschool, if a one pack kids you have, or you're homeschool with other kids, then that's good. But if I just the one child, it can be rough for them. Yeah, me want to put it there. Alright.
You want to put it there, miss?
So that's not me.
Oh.
That's a good option. But just bear in mind of that part. Thank you. Alright, yeah, so I did read K1 where K said she got emergency room and pay $1,500. She said, I frighten you fret. I know me say me should have named the pain pills at home if I did this. But you see, sometimes you don't even know. And especially like us where I go up in an age. As me said to Dale say, as you feel one little itch, you start wonder one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the other day, Dale go do a X-ray because he find one little bump.
What's the extra ultrasound?
Ultrasound. And get big bill.
And
And
get big
have
bill.
insurance, guys.
Have insurance.
Have insurance, get big bill and nothing to do with. But you see, sometimes you don't even know if you do because you don't want to chance it. But you're so afraid of these big bills. Guys, it's hard for work, You know how long it takes somebody to work $1,500?
It's like you're always working to pay that bill, man.
But we're going to come to work on bills. We soon come to it. Alright, Ricky said, them are real criminal. It's all about the money, not about people's health.
Yeah.
They do not care about health.
Yep.
And I think
And
these
it's-
doctors are so sensitized. Like, you think they might help you, but they don't. They're not really
They're
helping.
not. It's like they have this policy where they come in and they're only allowed to see you for like 10 minutes.
Yes, guys.
You know what I
let me
mean?
tell
That's
you,
a policy.
yes.
It's not about patient care or patient health. It's about the amount of money you can work in a day.
That,
Because
yeah.
the more patients you see in an hour slot, and the more patients you see in the doctor see in a day, is the more money coming in from the insurance company.
Yeah. Like, guys,
Yeah. So
like,
it's all about the money.
yeah. As what Dale was saying, and we recently came across this information from a client that we now have who was a doctor. Alright? Now, you remember when me used to go doctor at Jamaica, me used to sit down in there with the doctor and we go through everything step by step.
Yeah, one good 30 minutes, one
Yeah.
good 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's why doctor office them always full about Jamaica though, Because they spend time. And me used to think that the best doctors that are America, Me used to think that I think the best medical equipments are in America. But I think the best doctors are in Jamaica. When we go doctor Jamaica, doctor never give me painkiller and send me home yet.
Nope.
Never. If you're having pain, something is causing the pain.
Are you sure you find out
Right?
what causes it?
And you need to find out what causes it.
If you go to a good doctor.
If you go to a good doctor.
Because you still have your 1 and 2 doctor in Jamaica who are kind of skittish.
Yeah. So when I'm going back to what I was saying, go doctor Jamaica, then spend as long as it takes to figure out what the problem, make a diagnosis and treat you. Yes, when you go doctor up here, The longest part you spend with the doctor when you sit down in a room by yourself and wait for them to come tend to you. And by then, come always notice when they come tend to you 10-15 minutes and then tell you, oh, if this. Or if you need to do x-ray, they say they go do x-ray. But 10-15 minutes and then done with you. So one of our clients now told us that they're given 10 minutes with a patient in the hospital.
It's like it's
So
a
after
policy.
10 minutes, you have to move on.
Yeah.
You have to move on. I don't know if this is because of the department that she was in or what, but this is what she told us. You can't sit down there and spread bed with the patient. You have to diagnose and move on.
And I think I've seen that on a documentary before.
But even a new movie where we are trying to watch.
Yeah, I think I saw it on a plastic surgeon documentary where they were, doing some illegal behind the door plastic surgery. They were running an operation which was illegal, and they were like, the person that was operating, in those illegal surgery camp, so to speak, they were like given X amount of time to, work on a patient. So the more surgery that they can do in a day, of course, it's more money. So it's not about the patient or the safety of the surgeries. It's all about how many patients you can get through the door so you can get the money in. So it's all about, at the end of the day, guys, these doctors, not all of them, most of them, it's all about the money. That's it.
Well, let us try and go through the comments. I'm seeing some comments that I really want to get to. Big Bro is on the live. Big up yourself, Big Bro. Junior.
Junior World Boss. Bless up, Junior Gang World Boss.
Alright. Casey. No, sir. All the tech money people reach. What did I miss? Alright. Let's keep on going. Nash says she never knew all of this. Yes, Nash. Take notes tonight. These are real things.
And Nash, Nash want to come get piece of the American
Nash
dream.
said nobody told me about this.
Yep.
Nash says she think it is free. Free? Free?
Yeah, there's pros and cons to living in America.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But you just have to be educated about what America is.
Yeah.
To be on the safe side.
Kay said, I had a C-section to have my son and it's $23,000. Now you know why me say no more kids. A whole heap of people left Jamaica but they want to have picnic up here, And as me say, states vary. States in the US are like different countries. States vary. But you see some states, I think it's the same amount of money down here to do a C-section. $23,000 US dollars, guys. 23,000 US dollars. No. You know how long it take? Some person, the average person now works like what? $32,000 for the year?
Roundabout.
Yeah, the average person, right? If you're working minimum wage. Depending on where you are, of course. But can you imagine, $32,000, you have to spend $23,000 for the one C-section. Do the maths.
Doesn't add up.
Not add up. Nash said that's crazy. Ken Come Vlog said, big up Jamaica. Had my first son, same surgery, free. Hey, people who live in Jamaica can cuss Jamaica. You see, I'm going to tell you something. As one of my cousins, I was having a talk with my cousin the other night. Jermaine, big up yourself. And he was saying when he got here, he was saying he wished when he got to America, he got a different perspective of his country. Because now he gets to look at Jamaica from up here and look at all the things that he had down there that he didn't know he had. Now look, you have picnic at Jamaica, free, and the same surgery up here paid $23,000 US for. And I'm sure based on Cam's work, I'm sure Cam have good insurance. Alright, General Glass. It affects mobile. You can't move.
Disease she was talking about.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Talking about how everything cheap. Oh, it is on that already.
Nash says she friend fear this because she think everything but listen, and that's another topic that we're going to get in later. how people come and paint this picture of America. The same picture that we were talking about in the beginning. That same picture. And a lot of person come up here and see the real picture, but they not talk about it. They not telling about it. A whole heap of people come up here, come to Jamaica and skin teeth and wear hype clothes. They still owe for a year. They don't pay for it yet, but we soon come to it.
Ricky Lifestyle said true when Ricky said when he have COVID, you know what I mean, he stayed home, he don't go to the doctor because if he had gone to the doctor, then his account would have been totally empty. Which is true.
Yeah, a true man.
You know what I mean? Because man, like before they say the tests are free and all that stuff, you know what I mean, you have to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know one of the things we kick sideways to deal? When you have insurance and you got a doctor and let's say you had to do some blood work or something and you go call you say you have insurance and you're good. And then 2 months down the line you get one bill and you see then you say, oh, the insurance didn't cover this part.
Yeah. The insurance company have a way to not cover certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's always the most important things
Yeah.
that the insurance don't cover.
And sometimes you don't know until after the fact. You don't know before you do the test or whatnot, you know. In some cases, you don't know before. It's after the fact. You finish do everything and then boom, there's a big bill come.
Yeah.
Insurance didn't pay for this. Or they paid a small amount of fee.
Nash say, America TV.
Nash Andre.
Nash Andre say America TV.
Yeah.
Ricky said, me tell people them at Jamaica all the time how much me have to work. They said the land of the free, but them slave you till you have no life in you. Yes, Ricky. And
yes, Ricky,
it
right.
go back to the very first point we did make, and we say we have a lot to say about that. Because if you follow this country, you work and pay bills till you stiff out, and that's it. And who wants to live like that? Is that the American dream though? That's not it. That is not it. Ken come say enough are afraid to say also when we tell them say true we know. Alright, okay, well on them. It's hard to read patwa, no man. Enough are afraid to say also when we tell them say true we know want them to come up here. A truth. Enough time when people say boy America hardy, or you're saying it to a Jamaican friend or something. I say boy, if you really think about if you come up here, think about it hard and long, and then we look on you and say then if it's so hard well, you're still a rope there. You know? So I would never say it to somebody. I prefer them to just come and experience it themselves because, you know, some things has to be experienced to be learned. Right? Something has to be experienced to be learned.
Yep.
Andre. Thank you, Andre.
Andre Zamba, welcome, brother.
Big up, brother.
Yep. Hang around, we have a lot to say, brother.
So that's what the American, the medical system in America is like. As we say, if you are going to take sick, which you have no control over, don't take sick in a night.
But here I want to know. I was gonna say the funny thing is, but it's not really funny because the food that we eat here.
I miss V.
I miss V. That's my mom, and mom is on the live. Her name is what? Zelfa.
Yes, Zelfa.
Yeah, but the thing is,
big up Miss V.
the food that you eat here.
Make
I'm not
you
saying.
think.
We're not saying, you know, guys. We're not beating down America and say, oh, America is not good, whatever.
No.
But we're pointing out some things that
Nobody, people
are
really
not
talk
being
about.
said. You know, people don't really talk about it. You know, so at them that ears don't want touching it. You know what I mean? So even though these food that we are eating in America, like the fast food and all these things, them food they make you sick too, you know.
Yeah.
So you have
the
to stay
price
away.
then I food up here
Yeah.
for Senegal hospital when I have
You
money.
make the food then look good and scrumptious and look delicious and whatnot. All those fast food and you make those pastries and all those things that we sip on the street. Leave those things alone because those food that you eat are gonna send you to the doctor. And now the doctor and the insurance company make a bag of money for you. Because they have to work to pay them, you know. You understand? You have to work to pay them. You have to work to pay the insurance company. When you go to the doctor, you still have one co-pay where you have to pay out of your pocket along with the insurance. You understand? So it's not about paying over your money. As you work it, pay it over.
And some of the insurance plans that they have here are crappy.
It's
Anything where you really want them covered, that's what they don't cover.
Yep.
They don't cover the real serious things. Those are not, when you really want the insurance, you hear, oh, it's not covered under your policy.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. Alright, anything else you want to talk about the medical system? Nash, the food just look good. Trust me. Food in Jamaica is better. You know, when we go supermarket at Jamaica, you just pick up and you know say a good food there. You see up here, you have to go for organic.
Non-organic, like all food should be organic. You know what I mean? But guys, check this out. The population is so big in America and around the world in general. You know what I mean? So they have to put out some mass production food and put a lot of pesticides and a lot of growth hormone in the food.
Sometimes you see they write about it's genetically modified.
Made in a lab, guys. It's made in a lab. And then there's something you consume, it's not good for you.
Yeah, Junior, so remember the insurance of in and out of network. Yeah, that's the other thing. You have insurance, right? No, me did have insurance in Jamaica. My insurance card could I use in any one of the parish of Jamaica. Anywhere me go, the insurance.
Yeah, it's good.
You have some insurance up here. You get one insurance card in a mean, you can't use it in New York. You get one in New York, you can't use it in a mean.
Yeah.
Like, me not be sick. Like if
you're sick outside I state,
if you're right,
insurance,
because
you're screwed pretty much.
Yeah, some of the insurance you have to use it in network. So they have a group of doctors that will take this particular health card. No, don't tell me this.
Yep.
You have insurance, you have to choose one medical provider in network.
A one that takes your insurance
right
card.
If you go outside of or sometime in network will pay like 80% and you pay 20% co-pay. But if you go one way out network, you probably cover 40% and you know have to pay 60%. So sometimes the insurance plan them not even makes sense and you have to choose the doctors that are in their network. Like my insurance in Jamaica could I use anywhere in Jamaica, any parish, anywhere. And that's not the case up here.
So in the comment section I see where Ricky Lifestyle said you have to cook your own food and plant and grow your own, which is right.
Which is what Ricky had tried one
This
further.
is why we want to come Friday, Ricky. When in that Friday you pretty much can plant food all year round.
Yeah, me see Akitree Florida,
Yeah.
And when Ricky, when you went to your friend,
What's
I remember her name, one big woman.
Yeah.
Yo, the lady yard of everything.
Yo, June plum, you have okra and gumbo
I think
peas.
me see jackfruit.
I think it is a jackfruit. But remember, we see papaya.
Yo,
Ricky.
everything that the lady yard, and this is in Florida. This is like a little Jamaica in Florida.
Yeah.
Like every single thing. Hey, you remember when we did live? We lived in Williamsfield, and we had our little farm in the backyard. You know, nice it big.
Backyard farm. We have the
cane. Yeah, we have cane,
gumbo peas, sorrel, plantain, banana.
Yeah, it's one of the best feeling to go out of your backyard and pick something and go in the kitchen, go cook it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why we miss that though?
We love which farm we live right here, but fit like we plant and grow your own stuff. You don't have like
next
a
summer
short
you have
window.
3 months.
2 months. 2.5 months.
You have to wait till the soil warm.
Yeah, you know what I mean? When you can't, like callaloo, you can't plant callaloo. You know what I mean?
We plant callaloo up here, guys.
And like tomato.
Yeah, them quick crop.
Yeah, quick crop, you know what I mean?
Crop.
6 week or whatever, you know what I mean? You can plant it. But like, if it's Florida, no, you can't plant. Or Georgia, yeah, them place there.
Sometimes Georgia get little coolish.
Yeah, not serious.
Nashan said the lady eat what she grow she eat. Listen to me, man. Suppose to say, if you're on this live and you have not gone over to Ricky Life 365, we'll go check him out, and you have one video when you go visit one next YouTuber. I remember her name, and you go in our backyard and we say, I first me ever see one video when I wish we could have got in it.
Yeah,
hey, and when Ricky reach home and him a show when he get and say what a lucky man.
Yes man, the man show the Jamaican apple when he get. You know what I mean?
Ricky, tell me when we fi come. And when we fi come.
We need to know, Ricky. Ricky, you want to feel backyard, Ricky?
Ricky, you're doing little thing, man.
Yo, man, like those are the true organic food, man.
Yeah, it's really best to cook at your yard. Like, if you want to stay, guys, when you live in America, better if you can try live one healthy lifestyle.
Yo, make a
Or
joke.
try make better choices.
Yeah, a joke. I don't know if my mother's still on the life. And
Miss,
we're
if you're still here, stay here.
Yes, Missy, if you're here, still say here. I remember before me ever get a chance to travel, and when my mother and my brother used to come back home Jamaica. Oh my God. And when they come Jamaica, my mother, she want original yard food, you know, man. They want the yam and banana and that sheen and, you know, that thing there. And I said to myself, say, yo, I said to myself, you know, but me probably never say it to them, you know, but probably say it to them one time or so. I'm like, yo, you come from big foreign. And some KFC and then sitting there, you know what I mean? Some restaurant food.
So you didn't want the yam and the sweet potato.
Yo, and now me I say, yo, when you get away from over here, where you have those fast food and those food that
have a lot of... got Jamaica go cook even food down there.
Those food that we have a lot of preservative on here. When you come Jamaica, you want the grown natural food. I mean, never understand that we have the best food in Jamaica. The best food at Jamaica, guys.
Yeah. The best food. And when you see people travel and you see them show you pictures of their nice food, me not say no taste good, me not say no taste good, but me say it may not be healthy. Right? It may be packed with things where you don't want in your body.
Mm-hmm. Yep, for real. But I mean, no place like home, man. Jamaica
at best. And as me say, you don't know until you're up here and look down there. Like when you're up here and you look down there, you know, live the best life of Jamaica, you know? The best life of Jamaica, regardless of the crime rate and, you know, of course, bro God and whatever else. Jamaica. Jamaica. Best place to live. Just make sure you have like money in your pocket and you're good.
And you're golden.
And you're good. That's all you need, you know? That's all you need, a little money in your pocket. Up here, so, you can't have money in your pocket. But we're come to it.
Yep.
We're come to it right now, as a matter of fact. It up next. Jamaicans don't like their own food. That's because they have never lived, like literally lived 365 outside of their country.
Hey guys, check this out. I remember, you know what I mean, as we talk about Jamaica and the best foods, I remember when me love Aki.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Me love Aki till me sick.
Me love Aki with a passion. Aki and saltfish. And I remember one time Aki did free when me live in Jamaica. Free.
Because you did have Aki tree.
Yeah, Aki tree me have numerous Aki tree me have. Multiple Aki tree. And I could have go up in Aki tree and pick Aki anytime when Aki season. And Aki and saltfish just like that. Roast breadfruit, boiled breadfruit, dumpling, whatever. Now guys, me have to buy that, you know. Which brand do you sell them?
How much is Aki 19? Was it $12?
Something like 12, 13 US dollar.
For Aki 19.
For Aki 19. I don't know how one heap of Aki I get, you know.
Aki what we used to give away to pass away.
Give away at Jamaica. Give it away.
Now in my ball when we give because the one thing I can't eat it anymore. But the one thing of Aki, I fi share for him and Jade and in my ball, it's not enough. They say, well, you have got to come down, you know, that Jamaica we can't run up in that tree anymore.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
And pear. Remember pear?
Oh my
God. I love pear. I love pear.
Pear free. When we do Jamaica, pear free, guys. Listen, for all who not like live in Jamaica and really travel, yo, if you want pear over here, you gotta buy it. Lime, you have to buy it. Everything you need, you gotta buy it. Every single thing. Mr. Masala full chicken gizzard.
Yeah, Aki for $14 and $18 tin, yeah.
Yeah, callaloo in a tin.
And the callaloo in the tin is so crappy because they're not strippy good.
Because they're not strippy good. So when you eat the
can't enjoy it.
It's like you get that little thing where we always strip off I start.
Like plastic.
Yeah, they don't strip it off I start properly. So when you eat it, oh my god, it's so uncomfortable for you eat, yo. So it's not good.
Yeah, so alright, we talk about medical. Make we talk about work. Guys work there, enough
It
work
there.
there.
As Ricky said, it's the land of opportunity. There's like you can go anywhere. To
Wait,
work.
before you go any further, Junior, so remember LimeWire? Where am I talking?
Remember lime we used to pick up lime off at
Flingy.
yeah, after I grown I pick lime off a tree and stone one another, you know what I mean? Lime wire. I remember one
Play
time
LimeWire now, no, at $2 for one lime.
you can't buy lime to play lime. I remember one time Jonah, that time my smaller brother for all who don't know, Jonah World Boss, he on the live right now. Because we used to live on the roadside, right which part the main road is. And we kinda live up on a little grade on a hillside. And this guy I walk past who we used to call Shorty. And it was like, that time the time we were a boy, probably about, I don't know, 13, 14-ish, somewhere there, I think. And this brother walked past on the main road named Shorty. And for my brother to get a lime. And fling down upon the road the lime after Shorty, you know. Shorty I walk past, you know. And Jonah fling the lime and let Shorty and I see it, you know. But I know Shorty don't know. Shouting on the wood because upon the front of the when Jonah fling the line would duck underneath, they look wall and duck down on the floor. Oh my god. So can you imagine the anytime we used to waste lime, fling lime and stone people. Now we want one lime we have to buy. We have to buy it here. So big up for y'all who live in Jamaica and can get free lime, you can get free pear, free ackee, you might can get free carlo, you might, you know what I mean? Anything like that want to pay, we can buy it, man.
Nash Andre. For me, Nash, the ackee in the tin. If you buy the one that's in brine, that's in salt water, it's not bad. It's not bad, but the one that they put in vinegar, it have one slight little tangy taste that I don't like.
The ackee?
Yeah, she's asking how is the ackee in tin, but Nash, ackee in tin can't better than the ackee off a tree.
Fresh.
It's
Off a tree.
this is just, you know, if you feed from one little ackee, you just can't do no better. You just have to use it or do without and wait till somebody come up where you can beg them carry 2 ackee.
Yep.
Pongio. Alright, now we talk about back to, let's see, all your fruit tree was a toy for us to make a thing.
Yeah,
to
actually.
make apple take them make puppy gun. What's that? I don't know that one.
Oh, you used to use I think we used to have
Puppy gun. What's
Like-
that, Ricky?
we used to stick the apple
Aki in a
and then squeeze one thing and pop it out. Something like that, I think.
That's it? Gun?
Yeah. I'm not sure
Miss V
exactly.
say you used to live in Aki war.
Yeah. Yeah, free ackee all the time, man. I know we have a bite. It's crazy.
But it's so expensive too.
Yeah.
And it's just not the real thing. Alright, so
Ricky Life says the ackee in a can is young ackee. I mean,
it don't taste bad, you know. When you feel like it, then
I remember I used to
they used to sell Aki.
used to sell ackee
ackee
to
to
those
farm.
factory that cleaned up and put in a tin and export it. And from what I know, we always get the fit ackees and allow it to open. You know what I mean? So I don't know, young ackee where you know can't open or take long to open. We always get the fit ackee and we bring it to the factory unopened. That this is my personal, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they used to
personal
buy and
experience.
sell Aki to the factory.
Right, so we bring it to the factory unopened and it has to be fit. And you can't tell when they actually fit, you know, and then big have this kind of light, was it?
Yeah.
Light, what color it is?
Hey, do you not know what I know?
But you have this kind
Light
of
reddish.
light reddish, light pinkish, and it's big. That's when I know the ackee is well fit. So we can go over the factory unopened and they take it, spread it out on some mesh wire like, and allow it to open, then they, you know what I mean, clean it out and
And you used to sell Kalaloo to them too.
So you know what I mean. So I think they're pretty fit ackee, good fit ackees, you know.
Unless some other factory is doing it some other way right now. Good night, Yvonne. Thanks for joining us on the live. How are you? Kay said cherry war lime or Guinea or Master, we had it all in Jamaica. You can't play with food up there.
Man, Guinea. Oh God, sugar cane. Oh God, man, not like
Guinea.
that.
You have Guinea tree too.
Yeah, we have a big Guinea tree.
You have Guinea tree, tambourine tree, ackee tree.
Tambourine, ackee, orange, Sibyl orange tree, grapefruit. Oh my God, breadfruit, all of that, man. Me have all that in my yard in Jamaica, all of that. And now, we come to America, any one of them food I want, I gotta buy it.
And
it's free back home.
Not as good.
And it's not as good because, you know what I mean, all of them something there, sometimes they pick it young and then they have to export it and then they probably have to put preservative on it and rotten and all that stuff. No good.
So let's talk about work versus bills versus tax. And guys, disclaimer, while we get into this topic, Mr. Carter is very passionate and you make him come across in the video. So he's just venting, guys. He talks about this every day and it sicks him. He hates it. Work versus bills versus taxes. No, before we even get down into it, persons in Jamaica hearing about persons up here have 2 jobs and they're like, wow, I would love to have 2 jobs. You sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure you want 2 jobs? Listen to me, man. Not no nice like do you 1 job and go home. 2 jobs? People don't work 2 jobs because they want to. People work 2 jobs because that's what they need to cover their bills.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep. And for me, I'm not personally speaking, I'm not trying to use work to chase the American dream anymore. No, ma'am, no, sir. It's like if you put yourself in a particular situation, credit cards are coming to that.
Yeah.
That is gonna force you to have multiple jobs in order to furnish a certain lifestyle that, you know what I mean, you put yourself in. You know what I mean? And working all day, every day for someone else. I don't see myself
no matter
doing
how
that.
much you work for somebody else,
Work all day, it doesn't matter if you're working for somebody or you're working for yourself, like all day, every day is no good. What kind of life is that? You know what I mean? And as soon as you earn the money, what's gonna happen? You're gonna spend it back, right? And things are so expensive, it's like the money has no value. So what are you killing yourself for? Now you work the money and they tax it. No.
So you're talking about work versus taxes.
Work versus taxes.
Okay.
You work the money, they tax it.
Before you get to the taxi.
Before you even get to the end, Mr. Government dive in your pocket and take what you want. Can you believe that? The government will take what you want, you know, and then get what left and you work for it. Now after they tax it right there, they tax your paycheck before you get it. Now, you take your money and go to the store, the clothes store, the grocery store.
Any store.
You're taxed again. Can you believe that?
Hey Bella.
You're taxed again. If you want to get put in a car, you're taxed again. Everything you do is taxed.
So the one money taxed 50 times.
So how unfair is that, guys? The one money is taxed numerous times. You know what I mean? So what are you killing yourself for in working every day? To chase that American dream, it's not gonna happen, man. As Ricky said, have a plan.
Work, not to live here for the rest of
you
your
have to have a
life.
plan, and I mean, I work some money and go back home or, you know what I mean, invest or something, because in this place, man, you work every day. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you don't see nothing.
True, guys.
You know what I mean? If you're not smart, if you're smart enough, you can see something. I'm not gonna lie about that, of course.
Yeah.
If you're not smart. But
If you don't allow yourself to be
but
caught up.
yeah. But if you get caught up in all this, you know what I mean, hype and all that stuff, you know what I mean, you have to have latest clothes or latest gadgets or latest car and all that crap. You're not going to achieve nothing because all that money you work is going to go back right back out because this system what they set up in America, it's built to hold you down.
And to hold you back.
Everything where you have, you can attain a lot of things quite easily, which is called credit.
We don't want to go that credit to
You understand? So Jody say no, we don't want
we
to
don't want to go that credit
yet.
because credit need a whole section for itself.
Right. But I mean, working every day, I don't see myself working every day, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Me no like work every day consecutively unless me I do my own thing. You know what I mean? If I work for myself, that's different. But we put in the work. But me not like go work for a man 7 days a week or 5 days a week, and that's not me. You know what I mean? I feel like you should work to live and not just work to survive. Because if you work to survive, you work every day. You're busting your back every day. You know what I mean? If you're working to live, you can take time off and just relax, spend some time with your family. Ain't have to worry about bills and all that stuff. You know what I mean? You should be able to work and achieve what you need to live without busting your back every single day. That's how I feel.
So let's break a little bit. Let's go into the comment section. Nash Andre is saying, I'm here longing to come to America to work. So she's saying, thanks for telling me this is cancelled. No, Nash. No. We're not saying it can't work, you know. We're not saying that. But we're saying you have to be smart and you have to know these things because the system is set up to hold you down.
As a trap.
America will trap you by giving you everything that you want. If you want a house, yeah man, you can get it. You want a car, yeah man, you can get that too. Anything you want, you can get it. But guess what? You will live the rest of your life owing America until you're dead. Dead left the debt, right? Nobody wants to live in debt. I don't know about you, but I don't like owe money. It stays on my brain. It stays on your brain and it affects you. It depresses you, knowing that you owe all this money, right? And, you know, you pay a little back a month time, but you know you're still in debt because guess what? You see, while you owe them, and I don't want to get into the credit card thing, but while you're there owing them and trying to pay them, they're adding interest to the money, right? So the money never stays. You're paying, let's say you pay $50 a month, maybe only $30 go to what you owe. The rest of 20 go to interest, and that happens every month. So you can have everything you want in America, but you live in debt. And you know that's why we're talking about this, because there's a better way. You don't have to live in debt. You can pace yourself, time yourself. Everybody want to come here and get it quick. Take your time and build, right? Take your time and build. I have a plan.
Yeah.
And one of the plans that we want to share with you is that yes, you can work 1, 2, 3 jobs. Kill out yourself. Want to work 3 jobs so you can cover your bills and whatever. But is that the way you really want to live? Don't really want to live like that. So you have to think about more than one source of income, but not more than one job. You know what I mean? You want to think about more than one source of income, but not more than one job. Right? So our aim is not to deter you. We're not saying it can't work. People make it work. But how you make it work is to know what the system is and try to work around it so that, you know, it don't pull you under, right? So that's what we're trying to say, Nash. So don't cancel your plan because of this live. Where was I? Nash said the tax so rough. I see something in Jamaica though, Nash. You get your work, you get your pay, it's taxed, and when you go everywhere else, you pay the tax again. Anything you buy, it tax again.
Tax, man.
Sorry. Yvonne is saying, Nash, it's rough everywhere. It's rough everywhere. Pick your struggle. Nash says, hi, Bella. Bella was asking what cancel. Bella, she was trying to cancel her plans to go to America. Ricky says, let me touch on this work thing. It's like the more I work, the more them tax me. If me work overtime, then them double the amount. Guys, that's so much to talk about, guys. So much to talk about. I'm saving my money, but the tax time come and me have to pay back tax. Guys, can you imagine this? You work your money, right? You work a certain amount of money for the year. Every month, they pull taxes from your pay, right? And at the end of the year, when you do the taxes, only for your say, you work too much money, so you have to go give back some.
That's something
I think that's one of the worst thing about America. No, you take money every month, you know. And at the end of the year, you make me know, say, me still owe you $4,000, $5,000, $10,000.
Yep.
So it's like they don't want you to earn too much. You must, listen to me, man. The system's set up to hold you down. You can work too much money. If you work too much money, then when tax season come after you do your taxes, you have to go pay back.
Because then they say you owe, so you gotta pay back some of that money. Yep.
Junior says, Jersey have 8 different taxes coming out of your paycheck before you get it, and different from the everyday tax, right? New Jersey have 8 different taxes deducted from your paycheck, and that has nothing to do with your everyday tax. Ricky said, me pay tax all year.
And why?
Oh, why I have to pay back tax? Same thing I was saying. You pay tax every time you get paid, something go to the government. And then at the end of the year, before them give back some of the money, what they take, you know? Before them give you back some of the money, what they take, they say, you work too much money, so you owe them. If you're working over $50,000, and you don't have any dependent, dog name your supper. Dog name your supper. $50,000. You're working over $50,000. You don't have any dependent. Dog name your supper. Because you have to pay back government some. And the more you work, the more you have to pay back. Bella says, John Wahon overseas rougher than out here. That me always hear. Them pay bills. You pay, everything is a bill. Everything is a bill. Honestly, I would prefer to pay some of these bills up front, because then you leave and you forget about it, and then you don't plan for it, and then it just come in at the mail and it hit you up on one day when you never prepare for it. And they just keep coming. Everything is a bill.
And you have to pay it. You gotta pay it.
America is definitely not the land of the free. America is the land of forever slavery. That's what America is.
Free for the
modern,
free
forever
for certain
slavery.
base. That's what it's free for the certain base.
Guys, you know, if you even buy a house, and you want to do certain things with it, if you want to do certain extensions outside, you want to make a deck, you want to put in a pool, you have to get permit from the city to
the town.
work on your own property. It's like you own the land, but you don't really own it. You have to get permission to do certain things on your very own property. If you're going to light one fire, you have to go get one fire marshal approval to light fire in your own yard.
Yep, you can't go in your backyard and set up one little heap of fire and burn whatever you want to burn.
You can't
burn the trash.
You can't burn anything.
And you want to burn some papers. You can't do that. You can't just go in your backyard with that. You have to get permit.
So it's like even your house, when you hear people say that they have their house, they can't just do any and everything where they feel like there's some things where they have to get permission. Can you imagine? I pay my mortgage, I have to get permission from people. They can't do certain things in my own house. You don't really own nothing. When you own a house in Jamaica, you do anything you want to do with that.
Yep.
Not up here.
You're that yard, man. Oh God, you have your freedom to do what the hell you want. Man. Here it's just restriction. It's like they want to have a tight grip on you at all times.
And back to what I was saying, persons work multiple jobs not because they want to, but because they need to cover their bills. Let's talk about rent. Can you imagine you work $2,500 for the month, right? And $1,300 is for your rent. Let me say that again. You work $2,500 for the month. The average person's work $2,500 for the month. Let's say $3,000 for the month. Because you then just raise minimum wage.
And half of that is for rent.
And half of that is for rent. You don't talk about credit card, medical, light bill, water bill.
Gas for your vehicle.
Gas, don't.
Vehicle insurance, all that stuff. Food. Oh man, you know that expensive. Food.
Rent is half of the check.
Yeah.
You have picnic, you have all these bills still smiling at you.
Mm-hmm.
How you make that work?
And it's multiple jobs.
Hence why people try and get more jobs. And as I said, if it's one thing that's in America in abundance, it's jobs.
That's true.
But
job opportunities here endless.
everything is connected, because the more job you have, the more you work, the more money you work, the more they tax you, and then at the end of the year you have to go pay them more money again. So you see how we said the system is kind of set up to hold you down. So yes, the opportunity is here. It is here. That's not a lie, it's a fact. The opportunity is here, but so is the bills and everything, every other baggage that comes with it. All right. So again, we're going to say the idea is to have multiple streams of income, but not multiple jobs. All right. And that's one of the reasons why we start our own business, and that's one of the reasons why we're starting up YouTube too. So if you're on here and you don't have a channel and you're thinking about having one, better start. Maybe by next year you start get one and two little pebbles off of it. Cause this to us, this is like us having some friends over, which is you guys, and we're just having a little talk. And maybe next year we will get one little $100 from it. Who knows? You know, it's like a little investment. All right. So, what else you want to tell him about work? Let me see what I want to say. I want to work there but not live. Good, Nash. So, Dale recently showed a video with me that went viral. It was about this lady talking to immigrants, and she was specifically talking to persons from the Caribbean, from Jamaica. And she was saying her advice to immigrants is to come here, work your money, save your money, build one house back home, and when you stop work, go back to Jamaica. Because if you plan to live in America, you're going to work until you die. And she said this over and over and over again. If you plan, if you're an immigrant, I know where you come from, you have your own. And that's one of the things that we have over persons who actually born and live here. We have that over them, you know. This is not our country. At any given day, we can go back to our country. Right? We can do that. Then stuck yourself. We're not stuck yourself.
We can escape the slavery.
We can escape it. Because America, I see 85-year-old women still working now.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them do it because they know no other life.
Than to
You
work.
work in America till when you stop working, you don't know what to do with yourself. There is no other life. So a lot of clients that we have now that are retired, they find other work to do because they're like,
Or volunteer.
or they volunteer because they're like, you know, then we will there's no life.
They're just accustomed to working.
Right.
Work.
So you plan to live in America, you plan to work till you're stiff out. You work till you're dead. There's no enjoyment. And the system set up like that because you don't want to know something, guys. If you're working a job that does not give leave with pay, you think you can leave your job without pay and go on vacation? You cannot afford to not work for 2 weeks, because not working for 2 weeks means the rent go short. And the rent short means you don't have nowhere to live.
Something will back up on you. Yeah. Some bills is gonna back up on you.
The bills gonna back up, and you see if you make that bills back up one time, It takes forever to get out of it. Just not working for 2 weeks can affect your life for years to come. Because the amount of bill that piles on you. Can you imagine if you, let's not talk about vacation. Let's say you're sick and can't work for 2 weeks. Dog name your supper. Because that means if you don't work for 2 weeks, if your rent is half of your pay, and you don't work for 2 weeks, it means you will not make that rent. And if you don't make that rent in America, baby, you don't have nowhere to live.
And that's no good.
And that's no good. One of the ways in which Americans survive in America is that they create generational wealth. By what? In the younger days, they buy the best life insurance policy. And after, when you get out of the 20s, this insurance plan is very strict. You have to be in the best of health to be able to buy into this insurance plan. So what a lot of Americans do in them young early age, before them sick or anything, they buy into this plan. So by the time they fit dead now, this plan reach millions of dollars. So if they have kids, then their kids set for them life. And this is a cycle that they continue with. Now we come from Jamaica. We come up here when we're already outside of that plan. We can they look at life insurance policy where they want to give I want look at $25,000. That $25,000 you finish that in less than 6 months. And those are the plans those are the life insurance plans that are easy for us to buy into. The big plans that give you millions of dollars. I think once you're past like 25 and stuff, you can't buy into that plan anymore. You know, because they want you have to buy in that plan when you have no ailment, like you're in tip-top shape.
So essentially, they're gonna have you paying over a ton of money. You know what I mean?
Right. That's why they started from so young too.
So young, yeah.
So by the time you're old, you already pay them a scam, guys.
Sum of money. So by the time you're old and you pass, and if you pay over, you know what I mean, a package to your family or whatever, they make a ton of money out of you already.
But that's one way in which that's one step that America, like persons who born here, that's one step that they have ahead of us who come here as immigrants. And even younger immigrants who come here in high school and stuff. Some of them, because you know, even if you come here when you were in high school, chances are you have Jamaican parents who are not educated about these things. So, and if you don't know, you just don't know. You can't buy into a plan that you don't know about. So, you know, we discovered this plan late. But as I said, we got here when we were outside of this plan. We can't buy into this plan anymore. And, you know, this is one step ahead of us that Americans have. And that's how they're able to live. They're able to leave their kids in riches. They're set for life. You know, they are set for life. And that's the only way you can set up your kids for life, apart from giving them the best education and stuff. That's one of the ways that you can set them up for life in America. This life insurance plan that is so strict and hard to buy into.
But the thing is, a lot of folks doesn't know about this life insurance plan, you know what I mean? We as, you know what I mean, colored folks, we don't, just since of late, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't think about it, right?
Yeah, just since of late, a lot of we know about all these things, you know, because a lot of people are come and put it out there, you know what I mean, which is facts, you know. But Caucasian folks knew about this for years, you know what I mean, years and years ago, you know, so them know if you leave generational wealth. The black man just think about another dollar, another day, and that's it. You know, but we need to start to adapt this generational wealth thing and leave, you know what I mean, wealth for our kids, our grandkids or whatnot. That's how it is. You know, have to work and work your back to leave something for your kids. You know what I mean? You can buy into something that is going to generate money and leave for them.
So Ricky said, let me talk about owning a house and being taxed by whatever city you work in every year. They raise taxes on the property. Yes? Property taxes,
Oh my God.
guys.
That's ridiculous, yo.
If we not think you look 50 and look 40,000 I want to pay for land taxes at Jamaica a year time or nothing. Eh? Up here, you're looking at 5,000 and above for property taxes every year.
Every year.
Guys, listen to me. As I said, work your money, build something nice and comfortable in your yard, and go on in your yard. Just go on in one of them nice community there where kind of the violence not so turn up, and go on back and enjoy yourself and your life, the rest of your life on the island, cause you know this ain't it.
Island life. Where you at?
I am making it work. Ricky is saying I'm making it work for me, but just talking how it is. Yeah, we're making it work, but we just talk how it is. This is how it is. It's set up unfair, but you're in it. You have to figure out one way to make it work, guys. A regular me and deal have meetings, you know. A regular me and deal have meetings, and we talk about how we are gonna navigate, what we are gonna do, what's the plan for. Yeah, put on the pencil before me stick something with me off his stick. Yeah, a regular we have meetings and we talk about these things and talk about the way forward and so we progress together, as a team. Like you have to be aware of these traps so that you can jump, dive, skip over them. Right? What we done? World of taxes, master. This is what makes me upset. This is the land bondage, yeah. Nowhere like yard. Me have no kids, just imagine can't make a penny for IRS. Oh God, hush Ricky, hush. Talk truth. No, you don't know why come no sleep. Gotta get it in, man. Gotta get it in. It's okay, me I tell them, say like, people don't necessarily go out there because they want to have 10 jobs. You go out there because at the end of the day, if you realize, say, you go short, you rent a this and it go short that, you need to come up with this. So you have to figure out something else. You have to figure it out fast.
I don't know where.
Out your firelight anyway. Guys, let me tell you something. I think the first year I was living in Maine, right? The first year I was going to do some grilling outside, right? And I was using my light one plastic bag to catch the coal pan the grill. And I had a little friend that lived on the same building that I was living. I was out there with her and listen to me. When the woman see me light the plastic bag, the woman run. What are you doing? What are you doing now to me? This normal. We couldn't understand why she was reacting this way. When we catch fire at Jamaica, we not like this lady was shocked out of her mind. She has never seen somebody light one plastic bag of fire. Now can you imagine that? And to me, this was normal.
Not to them.
Rent have to draw out also, pay bills yet. I need to remodel my house. I need to pay for a permit. You want to work on your house. You need a permit. Right? Bad enough, Bad enough. Say you need one permit. Then you have to pay for the permit too, Ay.
You pay smart if you come tell what's wrong with the house. And if your house where you pay mortgage for. Everything is all about that money.
So Ricky said I have to pay for the permit, have inspection, come tell me what is right and what is wrong for my house that I'm paying my own money for. Oh my God. K&Cam vlog say when me check it out, Lord, no, it's no better than yard. Hey. No, it's no better than yard.
The system.
I said Jamaicans don't really know what they have. Like me never know me didn't have a Jamaica until me live here, so me never know me have. I'm being honest. Me
Yeah,
never know
you never know until they come here and experience it. Yep. Ricky said, job's not the way out. You need to do your own thing.
Yeah.
The system is a trap.
It's a trap.
Yep. It's you know, I mean, if you can start.
And
if
you know who get trapped in the system more than anybody else?
Who?
Immigrants.
Yeah, that's true.
Immigrants get trapped in the system more than anybody else. You know why?
Because they're not educated toward the
They're
system.
not
You know what I
educated.
mean? And they come with.
And then bossy.
Yeah. So they come with that.
Immigrants bossy and hyping them, man.
That notion say, yo, me I go, you know what I mean, a fast car and
Fast car and big house.
Big house, you know what I mean, hot clothes.
And what if a chick, one Asian, one Caucasian, one African. They come up here with the same mentality.
And then get trapped.
And then guess what the next thing? Immigrants always are send back money go yard. I could talk about send back money go yard a little bit. Listen, this Star Dawkins, I don't know if you guys are aware of her. She's the cookie wash girl. Let's call her the cookie wash girl. Star Dawkins on Instagram. She sells the cookie wash. The personal body wash for women, no matter about. Yeah. I heard her say something. Her grandmother was packing a barrel to send to Jamaica. And she did a snap and she said, for years her family them at Jamaica tell her how she mean. She said, listen, enough time Jamaicans that firing a pack barrel send home and with bills don't pay up here. And when the barrel got Jamaica, the barrel last 2 days. And one of the last 2 days caused quarrel and fight. Right? She said, you don't have the money and you're up here a pack barrel send to Jamaica. And you're really up here not live a decent life. You don't know how your bills them gonna pay. And what happened is when you send the barrel to Jamaica, I don't care who and makes, they don't take care of it and they take you for granted. The next thing, when you send money to Western Union and MoneyGram, I am hearing now that people don't want you to send even $50. It have to be $100 and more. Listen to me. You know how much hours people have to work to be able to send that money to Jamaica? I'm sorry, you know. I tell Dale I'm sorry, but you see this sending money back home culture? Or are you helping? Are you really helping somebody when you keep sending money to them in Jamaica? Are you really helping? I don't think you are. I believe in teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. If you continuously have to send money to Jamaica, that person is now your dependent. Now you barely afloat up and you take up somebody who will pull you down. I'm not saying you can't help, you know, but constantly giving somebody money is not helping. How about you help them start one little business or something, right? Imagine me, I send $200 come give you, and you spend that in a half a day, and it take me 2 days to work that $200. Remember, so when you work America, you can't sit down. Me not even did remember if you talk about that. If you're working in America for 8 hours, you're entitled to 2 15-minute break, 1 30-minute break, and that's the only time you may sit. You may not sit outside of that. Even if you have one little supermarket job where you see the cashier, them, they'll gonna sleep. Guys, Dale was tired, you know, he was drinking coffee, so he did, yeah. Even if you have one like a simple supermarket job, you have to stand up the whole time. I remember when I used to work at a restaurant, you know, guys, and I wasn't used to standing up for so long. Look here, I have to stand up on the left foot alone and roll up the right foot off of the ground. And then for rest the other foot, I have to change it over vice versa. Now you do that and take your whole $200 send go Jamaica. For somebody just go waste it because easy come, easy go, right? They don't spend the money. I'm not saying everybody, but majority. They don't spend the money wisely in Jamaica because they get it easy. They don't know what you go through to get that money. And I don't think you're helping people because if every month me have to send you $200, me not help you. Me I mind you, me I take care of you fully, wholly and solely. No. What you have to say about sending money to Jamaica, deal?
Same thing what you said. You better you help somebody to start a business than to keep sending money every month. And the funny thing is, sometimes you might have somebody to start, a business.
Yeah.
And, 2-3 months time they come back, oh, this go wrong, that go wrong. If you can't help them out again, like, hell no. You know what I mean?
I prefer to help somebody start a business.
I feel like that's a way to go, help them. Not just dish out money to them and say, yo, start a business. Help them. Let them have freedom input also. You know what I mean? I think that's the best way to go.
Yeah. Alright guys, a long time I not go in the chat. So let me know what you think about sending money to Jamaica, like every month to help out somebody. Me not talk about like when your grandparents who really can't help themselves anymore. Me I talk about young strong persons like you. Like you have one brother or one sister or one friend, and every month you have to send $300 go down there, go give them, and you think you're helping them. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about sending money to Jamaica? Hi Monia, thanks for coming on. Finally make it to a Tuesday night live, right? So Monia, what do you think about sending money to Jamaica? Do you send money to Jamaica on a regular basis? What do you think about it? Good night, Cam. Thanks for coming on, Cam.
What's up, come on?
We're going over here. We're talking about sending money to Jamaica, Cam. How do you feel about that? Like every month you have a particular person where you have to send money to every single month. Are you really helping that person, or are you holding yourself back, holding yourself down? You know much things you can do without the $200-300 there month time, and sometimes you're helping persons and your bills don't pay it. How is that helping you? The light you're lighting dark. You look dark. If you send money every minute, them are gonna expect it, and also I call you. I call you like you owe them. Yes, they behave like you owe them. They behave like you owe them something, like it's not even funny. And when they call on your phone and then you don't answer, they WhatsApp you. Because guess what? When you go online, sometimes they stalk your phone. Even if you take off the last scene, they sit down and wait till they see online pop up. And then they text you. Hey, Jamaicans not easy, you know? Me not have nobody like that where start me, you know. Me not have nobody where start me. But I see it over and over again. And it just irks me nerve, because me over here so I try to survive. You have to just try to help yourself too. No joke, Jody. Me all I try get me tell them to start a business in Jamaica, and I'll help them to get it started and don't want to work, help themselves. They want to live off of. Some of them really don't want to work, you know, guys. I know that it's not, you know, the easiest thing to get a job in Jamaica, but the truth is some persons don't want to work. And that's something that we just have to face. They just don't want to work. And that's it. Because it's easier to go in Western Union line, long as it may be. Right? They might go to collect your money where you work for. And guys, if we continue to do this, I'm sure we have goals. And if you continue to do this, they're going to pull you under. You can't go reach. As me said, enough time your bill don't pay, and you pay somebody bill down in Jamaica. And you probably go put for your one plan credit card. Lazy mentality, Nash. Our case not true. Come our case deal. Case something. Oh. Yeah. Ricky Lifestyle was saying we can't case more every minute they contact you like you would.
If you send every minute, then they go, I will expect you to also call you when time to come here, like you. Yeah.
Hey, sometimes I'll send them money and then text them back one little dead thanks. I can send one little $50. You don't see one thanks come. Not thank you, you know, thanks.
But sometimes I don't even say thanks either, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They forget. Because it's not the 200 or the 300 or whatnot. Where you have to work so hard to send. So if you send like $150, they feel so disappointed.
Yeah, but you know, say Jamaicans make it bad.
Mm-hmm.
Jamaicans go down make it bad because they go down, they go continuously paint this picture. That them have it nice over here, yeah. Them a drive a Beamer and a Benz. But people don't know say payments them a make them on time. And sometimes they can't even make it comfortably.
Yep. Be on a credit card debt to support that traveling lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean, they come to Jamaica and, you know what I mean, use a bunch of credit cards, you know what I mean, for promote that travel lifestyle. So then go on to Jamaica like they have it and them big and whatnot. They don't really have it. So they feel, no, this is misleading because people at Jamaica feel like, say, yo, but foreign nice, I mean, not so foreign nice, but you know, they make it seem like money is here just like
That's
that.
like when you reach an airport,
Yeah.
you just step in one part where you just pick up your money. Yeah.
Yeah, they make it seem like, yo, money is here like nothing.
And you know what? When persons at Jamaica ask you for money, them expect you to say yes and they expect, let's say, alright, just say never try send. Because sometimes you really want to help them, you know, and you say, I go try send it. And if you don't get to send it and you tell them, say, boy, now go work out. Hey, sometimes they vex with you, know. Then we are not chat to you, not call back your phone. Because guess what? They're of the impression that you really have it, but you don't want to help them. But
Or sometimes you're always working and they know say you're always
that's the
working.
next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if every time they call and you and them chat and you know what I mean, you say, boy, you know some of them on the work or me there some work or me I do this or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And when they really come out and ask you for your thing
Mm-hmm.
and they don't get it, they feel like say, yo,
You
you're
have
mean.
it and
Yeah,
then-
you have it and you know give them, yo, they don't know how hard you have to work for support yourself and your family.
Mm-hmm.
And enough of them out there will sit down and wait for you, you know what I mean, and I watch or listen what you do over here and I wait for beg your money.
I know what your social media and your
Yeah.
WhatsApp.
I feel like say, yo, you have it so they, if they ask you, then forget it.
Mm-hmm. If they
Nah.
don't get it,
They say you, yeah, they say
them.
you mean, you know what I mean, you know,
It's
rate
like they're
them.
entitled to your money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll stay mean. That's what I'll do.
Monia says, I will send to who can't work or who really want the help. People who can work and just sit and do nothing won't get that kind of help from me. I agree with you, Monia. You can't sit on that strapped like me and me if we can stand up and I switch from leg to leg and then we take him. Guys, every time we think about it, just ask Dale. I said to Dale, for 2023, I'm sorry, but this sending money to Jamaica thing, you know, there's an end to it because we have goals and every time you go Western Union, you not only have to send the money, you have to pay for sending money every time you send the money. It has to stop, guys. You know, if you want to accomplish your goals, finish, and you know, some people want to travel the world. You have other things that you want to do outside of work. When you keep sending money to Jamaica, you help the system to hold you down. So that you just have to work.
Yeah, that's what the song is
Yeah.
made for. Work.
Alright, hold on. CM Monia, Ricky Lifestyle say, Nash Andre say, and them walk in a Western Union proud, you see.
You collect free labor.
We collect free labor. I shoot in a lunch.
Yeah. You don't know what it is, yo.
No, so.
Ricky said me start
We start a YouTube channel
and
and
then
then
see
see
me
me
house.
house. And boy, guys,
if
let
them
me
beg
tell you.
they might say, yo, you have to send on because you
Yeah.
have a nice house.
You have a
here."
house and you have them on YouTube. Some of them don't even understand how YouTube works. You know, they see up on YouTube instantly. They say, oh, you want to make money off of YouTube too? You have a house. That's the other thing. YouTube allow person to kind of see a little bit of how you're living. Guys, me never have so much people ask me money and ask me for money to me start YouTube.
Yep, that's
I
for
never
sure.
see so many persons ask me for money to me start YouTube. No joke. Guys, no money. We not make no money on YouTube yet. Welcome to the live, Ryan Sims. First of all, if foreign so bad, why wouldn't you come back to Jamaica? Ryan, maybe you're new on the live. We were saying to the persons who were here that while we're talking about these things, we say the opportunities are here. You just have to know how to navigate the system to make it work for you. All right, Ryan? Thanks for coming on.
And Ricky
Ricky
Lifestyle said it right. You're jumping
Jumping
overboard.
overboard.
Right?
We're saying it's here, but the system's set up to hold you down. So you have to educate yourself so that you can navigate the system safely so that you don't get pulled under these traps that are set for immigrants. All right? And we soon go back to Jamaica, Ryan. We soon come back. We're not stay here forever. Ryan, so what's wrong with a person visiting Jamaica and using their credit card to help family? Well, you guys must go straight to hotel when you visit, because I don't see any family would put up uno. We have a house in Jamaica. Ryan. Ryan. We don't go to hotel, Ryan. We have our house.
We don't ask nobody to put me up, Ryan, okay? And we're not going to use credit card to help nobody.
Yes.
Why would you put yourself in debt just to help someone?
Right, but you're not helping. You're not helping anybody if you have to put yourself in debt. If you have to use credit card to help somebody, we're not talking if the person is sick or in a hospital. Right. We're talking about persons who are on the street in Jamaica just begging money. That has to stop.
Yeah, want to flaunt with your money. That has to stop, you know.
Oh God, the life is nice tonight. I hope we're not touching any corns. And I hope persons on the live are, if you were here in the beginning, you would understand what we're saying. You know, it's hard to understand everything when you jump on for a couple of minutes and then you may hear something and you misinterpret. And that's one of the things with us human beings. We are healthy misinterpreting. Where Ryan say again, no, Ryan, I didn't used to beg anybody when I was in Jamaica. Did you beg somebody?
Nope. Never, ever. Never, ever.
Ah.
So one somebody remember me asked for something, Ryan, and that was a high school, a primary school friend of mine.
Oh yeah, when you asked for your credit.
$20 credit. $20 credit, way back. And he said, no, sir. No have it. That was the only person ever offered something on Friday. $20 credit. And he said, no. And that's money, they are no chick nor child, and they are no, from what I know, they are no picnic up till now, that person are no picnic. So I said, boy, I have this huge burden upon them. So no, so never really ask anybody for anything.
Oh God. Again, we're saying know the system, and as Ricky said, you know, regardless of everything, he's making it work for him, and that's the same thing that we're doing. The system is rough and it's tough. It's hard to navigate, but we're making it work for us. So we're jumping off work. Yes, Maki, live festive tonight. Me like Ryan. Ryan, you have something else? Ryan, I like when you talk, you know? You shake up the live a little bit. Yes, man. Throw them at us. Because we're confident in what we're saying. This is not something that we only like research. These are our experiences. These are things that we observe. We see it first and second and third and we know what we assess. So whatever you want to ask on the live, we don't have a problem. We have an answer for you. So, all right, let us know what else you have to say, Ryan. In the meantime, since Ryan, my entire family lives in America and shocked at how you guys talk. Okay, Ryan, what is it that you don't like what we're saying? That if you're able in Jamaica and persons are struggling and can't even afford their own bill, they must send it to Jamaica to take care of somebody in Jamaica that can find a job? That's what you're not agreeing with? What are you not agreeing with? Because it's okay to disagree now, guys. Remember, these are our opinion, as I said, from observation, from
from living it.
Yeah, from living it and from observing it.
Yeah.
You understand? But we're talking about grown people though, Ryan. We were at no point we mentioned kids. No, if you have your kids back home, you have to take care of your kids. We did not say anything about kids, Ryan. We're talking about grown adults like us who are able-bodied, right? We did make exceptions to persons who cannot work. We did talk about our grandparents and parents who are unable to work. We're talking about persons like us who are able to work and refuse to work. They hang out on the corner and expect you to send money for them. They wait on you to send money for them, and they want you to send this money every month. No, I do not think we're helping that person. See, Ryan, I'm telling you, you missed so much of the live, and you come on being so opinionated, which is fine. I'm very opinionated myself.
No doubt.
But, you know, sometimes you have to take time to really understand what you have missed. Go back in the comments and read what we were saying. But we're glad that you're on board. You understand what we're saying now. No kids was ever involved in the discussion. Monia says, right, we are not supporting adults who can help themselves.
So Ryan, so you just join and you were saying a few things.
Alright, Ryan, I understand. I understand what happened there, Ryan.
Keep watching and listening, Ryan, then you know you will definitely get more information.
Yeah. And thank you for, you know, voicing your opinion.
Yeah. Nothing is wrong with that.
Nothing is wrong with that. You see, guys, I am able to have a conversation with somebody, whether you're in agreement with what I'm saying or not. We can voice our opinion. Everybody's opinion is valid, and my opinion is, now send money, go give nobody, was in the same position as me, but refuse to work. All right? Yeah. So, let's talk about credit card. Before it's almost that. Listen, the live's so nice. Almost time to come off that live, you know. You did realize?
No, not really.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
Oh, Mac. Wow. So what
We're talking about credit card now, guys.
Credit cards.
Make we talk about credit cards. Ryan, are you still here?
Where is Ryan? Where is Ryan living right now? That more.
Yeah, Ryan, where are you living?
Yeah.
Whoa, hold on, Maki.
Maki, not gonna lie, still my girlfriend is from Chicago, and every month when she get paid or keep her party, she send me a little much, but we can still so
he can still do what if you do. Maki, and that's the difference. I see you trying to work on your YouTube every day. Sometimes you post one short, or 3 times a day you post. Ryan say live in Jamaica. Or 3 times a day. Maki, you're hustling, you're out there. We're talking about person who literally sit down and feels the people the way they're find obligated to send money come them.
Yeah.
I was listening Dale Elliott. You guys know the comedian actor Dale Elliott, and he was doing a stand-up comedy, and he was saying, hey, you can know when a Jamaican call one Jamaican a foreign, you know. He phone a ring and he take out your look on it, he seen teeth and push back in his pocket.
Yeah.
And somebody call a big money, come on.
Yeah.
You know, people who can't work. Oh, Ryan, you live in Jamaica, so we kind of did mash one can this, so.
But
yeah,
I mean,
we not.
We're trying to get Ryan background. One with Ryan ever traveled yet?
Wait. Ryan said, if me live a foreign, me I send money every week because Jamaica money week like going back.
We know that.
Ryan, yes, when you come here.
That's why I want to know if Ryan ever traveled before. Like you ever come
and visiting is different from living too.
Yeah. If you live in Ryan, it's a total different story.
Ryan say yes, he travel. Ryan, he hard to go work and stress out. Sometimes you can't even tolerate the people that when you work with, you know. Up here, they say Jamaicans are hypocrites. You want to check up your
people?
Them are people you want.
Oh my God.
Hey, and then to go through all of that and send the money go give somebody we can Go work. The money might not strong. Me not talk about people where even a work and maybe one month they say, boy, light bill come to 10,000 and me I look like me not even talk about them. I'm talking about persons who literally refuse to do something to help themselves and expect persons who live in America to religiously send them money every single month. That not help me and it not help she. No, it's pulling both of us down. Right? So yes, Jamaica money may weak like gully back one teeth, but it can help. You can help yourself. I lived in Jamaica. I had a job. I worked. At the time I paid rent. Me do everything with my money. Me never used to ask people for money or sit down and wait for people to give me money. No. So I know it can be done because I've done it. Dale have done it. We had jobs before we came here. We were not sitting down and waiting on anybody money.
And even though I had family here.
Yeah, and dear mother and father. Yeah.
My mother and brother. But you know what? I used to work my ass off anyway. You know what I mean? I never used to sit down and depend on them for, handouts. Yeah.
Alright. Me not mind not able to.
But not turn me back on family either.
You have to pick because sometimes they're able-bodied and their family and they refuse to do something to help themselves. And there are other ways to help people than to dish them out money. As I said, teach a man to fish instead of giving him the fish. You teach a man to fish, and I said, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. You show him how to provide not for himself, but for his family. You can go to fisherman, you can catch fish and go sell fish. And if you're tired to eat fish, you can go buy something else with the money after you sell the fish. Come on, that's what we're saying.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, money, I said they sit smoking, sleep right through the day, party. Hey, tell me we talk about party.
Like them a big shot, eh? Party like them a big shot.
We talk about party and the $30 Brazilian ear them at Jamaica for that party. Hey, you see me ear? See that?
Oh,
you see me ear? Me can't got ear just. I joke, guys. I joke. I'm just between ear styles right now. But who party like Jamaicans? Hey, and the party them a Jamaica now in a deal. I be all inclusive and a $10,000 up and $30,000 for party,
Me not like Jamaicans know for party.
Honestly, me jealous like people them without Jamaica. Yeah. Yep. Me jealous like people them without Jamaica. Them a look on fire. Me jealous of who that Jamaica right now. And me soon go back right here. Me soon go back. Say since COVID, America been in a small recession, so people feeling the pinch. I agree. Let me tell you about pinch. Our rent, bloops, $100 just gone pan it. Things where we used to buy $50 for, are 17. There's a jug of oil that I used to buy for $17 in Sam's Club, and that jug of oil now is for $30. After COVID, everything went right up.
Everything spiked, yeah.
And not just Jamaica. Like I was telling Dale, say right now, instead the money that it would take me to pack one barrel send to Jamaica, but I prefer to take it, give somebody at Jamaica to buy the grocery because the amount of money that goes into packing the barrel, then to ship it off and to clear it at Jamaica. But right now it's cheaper than just buy the food down there. Everything is expensive, and everybody rent raise. The electricity bill raised 50%. I used to pay, and I'm being real with you guys right now. I used to pay $80 a month for electricity. I live in an apartment. I don't know what house I live in yet. You understand? See why I can't send money to Jamaica every time to people who can't work? Yeah. I used to pay $80 and now I'll be a $140, $150 for electricity bill. And that may not sound like a lot.
But when you have multiple bills.
Hey, when you have multiple bills. I'm not sure if you guys said it before, but I will ask, do you guys plan to return to Jamaica and live? we made mention of it, and Ricky made mention of it as well. And I shared a story that a lady was saying that, persons who are immigrants who come from the Caribbean and live in US. One thing that we have over persons who were born in US, that this is not our home and we can always return home. Because if you stay in America, you just work till you're dead. So a plan that immigrants must have is to work, save your money, build a house back home, and then when you get to an age where you're comfortable and have enough money, you go on and go cool out.
And not to mention that, if you can start a business back home also.
Right, and she made mention of starting a business.
That can generate an income while you go back a yard and just take it easy in your house and thing,
Ryan, while we're talking, Ryan, make sure you like the video, and have you subscribed to our channel yet, Ryan? I think you're a very interesting and interactive subscriber to have.
Right.
We would really love to have you on board, Ryan. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Love the plan, same plan I have, yes. Right. Ryan, we don't want it look like we back on Jamaica,
Not at all.
And as I said, we have been on the live from 8 o'clock. So we've been on the live over 2 hours now. So, you can just imagine how much you missed in those times that you weren't on the live. But lose my chain of thought, babe. Let me just say.
I was paying attention to the
The
conversation.
Let me find it again. Oh,
Okay,
Ryan, Monia invited you. Monia is my
Mona,
cousin.
Your video with me first. I'm seeing it. Thanks, Mona. I will
Thank you for
subscribe.
subscribing, Ryan. Thank you. We appreciate
Yes,
you so
Ryan,
much,
big up.
Ryan.
Big up, Ryan. And she can come say, yes, Ryan vibes.
Yes, man. Ryan, shake up your life, man. Anybody when Nena sleep or Nena listen, then wake right up.
Ryan, talk up the things them.
Yes, man. Ryan, talk up the things, them.
Yes, so we elaborate on credit cards.
No, we need to go on. We don't start credit card yet. Credit cards, guys. No. Alright. I know credit card is more prevalent now than it was in Jamaica. Me, I'm going to make you talk about credit card. I'm just introducing it. Because as I was saying, credit card wasn't so prevalent in Jamaica in the past years. It is getting there now. And you still have to be within a specific social class to get credit card at Jamaica.
I know, but they're talking about credit score in Jamaica also.
Yeah. But a lot of persons back in the days, let's talk about before 2019, right? A lot of persons, and even still now, a lot of persons in Jamaica don't know what it's like to have a credit card, right? So can you imagine, you come to America and then give you this piece of plastic called credit card. And they say, oh, you can just use it and pay back one little money each month. And you take credit card and you use. Because guess what? And a physical money, credit card is so easy to use. Because on a physical money you use. But guess what? It's another trap of the system.
Spending somebody else's money.
Remember I said, you can get anything where you want America. Anything you want America. But then you're trapped after. Right? So imagine you're not used to this thing and you come up here and get it. You don't know, you really not have the amount of education you're supposed to have on credit cards. You don't have that because you're not even used to it at Jamaica. And you come up here and then give you, and every store you walk, them, would you like a credit card? Oh, if you take a credit card today, that's 30% off your purchase. And when you check a stock bill where the $200, you just pay $70 for it, you pay $130 for it. Oh yes. And you go to all of the store, Old Navy, JC, Penny, Macy, come there, help me with them.
All of these
The whole of them.
close store,
The whole of them.
You can't Foot Locker, Macy, JC Penney, you mentioned that already.
Right.
Best Buy, all of those stores, you know. Credit card, they offer you credit cards.
So that's step one. They give you the credit card then.
Yeah.
Step two, they have sale.
Oh my God.
Tell them about credit card and sale and tell them how they're not really getting a sale if you're purchasing on credit card and not paying it off. Let's talk about that.
No, if you're purchasing items on a credit card, as Jody said, you have sale. And it's 20% off, 50% off or whatnot. Now you feel like, oh yeah, that's a good deal. I can use my credit card, you know what I mean, because sale, you know what I mean. Me not pay back the money right now. So we can't use the credit card and I shop and buy more. We can't pay back at a later date because they always say that, you can just make your minimum payments and you're good, you know what I mean. Once you make your minimum payments, you're fine, you know what I mean. You're not gonna have a bad report on your credit your credit history or whatnot. Just pay back your minimum payment. No, if you're if you're saying you're getting sale and you're spending, you're using your credit card to purchase that item. No, can you imagine what is gonna happen, guys? If you spend $100 and purchase that item, and you'll be like, you know what, I get it on sale, and me I good to go, I save some money and whatnot. Now, if when you're supposed to pay back that credit card bill, if you don't pay back that money that you spent to purchase that item on a sale, if you don't pay back that money that you spent in full, in its entirety, you're not saving anything, because what's gonna happen now? That money that you claim that you get off on the sale, it's gonna come back on the credit card as interest charges. So that money where you spend, from the bank money where you spend, they're gonna put interest on that money. You know what I mean? So that money that you claim that you save from the purchase, you're not saving no money really if you don't pay off the credit card in full. Because when the next cycle, when the next statement come around, and you have to pay back that credit, you have to pay back that money. Oh my God, $50 interest depending upon how much you owe, $30 interest. You know what I mean? So when you claim that you save on sale, you don't really save nothing because they stop that interest on that money that you owe. So you don't really save anything on sale. So you gotta be careful with that credit card, man.
So
don't make minimum payments on credit cards. That's no good. Try to pay it off in its entirety. That's why.
Use it if you can't pay it.
Now use it if you can't pay it off, guys. Or if you can't pay off everything one time, try to pay it off as quick as possible. You know what I mean? When we just come to America, they'd be like, remember the first credit card we get was from Bank of America. And oh my God, the guy that did my paperwork and whatnot, it was like, don't worry about it. Once you make your minimum payments, you're all set, you're good, whatever. But making minimum payments, guys, it depends on how much money you spend on that credit card.
It's a trap.
It's a trap because the more you spend or the more you owe on that credit card, the higher the interest is. You know what I mean? And if you keep making minimum payments, the longer you're gonna have that balance and the more interest is gonna grow on that balance. So I always try to,
and the more the bank win.
You know what I mean? Because you keep paying a lot of interest, By the time you know it, by the time you don't pay off that credit card, say you owe $3,000 on that credit card. It's by the time you don't pay off that credit card, if you make minimum payments, you pay $7,000 overall. Alright? I never know that when I just come here, you know what I mean? It took me a while to find that out, because I make minimum payments. Minimum payments. Man, when we start learning how to check my credit card statement, and listen, and read and learn, realize that you're paying so much in interest. So this is the thing, try to pay it off all at once, or no,
before the due date to right after the billing cycle close.
Yep.
So guys,
crazy.
I want to share a story with you that it's not my story, and I don't remember if I saw it on YouTube or on Instagram. I don't even remember the person's name so that I can give her the credit for it. But I found the story. It's a joke, but it's not a joke. Right? So she was sharing her experience after migrating to America, right? She got a credit card. No, she went to the supermarket with a credit card, and on checkout, they always ask you, do you want any cash back or whatever? So the lady asked her, do you want any cash back? No, she not understanding what cash back is. She said, yes, sure. So the lady gave her the screen and said, put how much you want and just hit yes. So she got cash back. So she said when she was leaving, I think it was Walmart. She said when she was leaving, she said, but wait, me get back money if you use the card, yeah? So she said she kept going back to Walmart every week now with the card, and every time they asked her, you want cash back? She said yes. Guys, she did not know that cash back mean they were taking money from the card, and cash back gives you a very high interest rate, And she said she did it and did it and did it until over a time. She went to do it, and the person said when she was ready to pay for her bill, there was no money on the card. So when they told her there's no money on the card, she said, no, I don't understand, because I am always getting money from the card. When I shop here, I get money to shop here. She said a couple months after she get ability, she maxed out the credit card and the interest rate was ridiculous. All right, so it goes back to what I was saying. Some persons are not educated on credit card, the ups, the downs, and how to use it and make your credit card work for you. Your credit card can work for you, but you have to know how to use
Manage it, yeah.
What Dale was saying about the sale, when you think you're getting a sale, but you're not really getting a sale if you're using the credit card and not paying off the entire bill. So let's say JCPenney giving 50% off, right? You have a JCPenney card, and you say fine. So the item costs $100. 50% off, you would pay $50, right? So the bill come, and the bill is $100 on the credit card. You only owe $100, but the minimum due is $15, so to speak, right? So you say, oh, let me pay $15. When the next bill come, right? When you think say $85 will come on it, guess what the next bill going to come and be? It will come about $120 because they're going to have $35 interest charge. So did you save that 50%? No, you did not. The only way you save the 50% is if you pay off the wallet, as they were saying. You have to pay off all of it. And you have to pay so right after the closing date. Don't wait until the due date. So they'll give you the due date and say, oh, it's due January 1. But the closing date was December 12. Pay December 13. All right? That's how you really avoid the interest rate. Because if you even pay it on the due date, depends on how much you pay, you still get interest charges. So guys, you have to be literate. Ryan was saying some stuff. Let's check out what Ryan is saying. Ryan is saying if in Jamaica, if you're earning minimum 1,000 per month, bank will offer you a credit card easily. Yes, Ryan, that goes with what I was saying. If you're of a certain social class, then you're able to get it. But do remember that a lot of persons are not even working $100,000 per month. All right, you have some persons who are barely making $40,000, $50,000, and they would not be offered a credit card. So if them get a bus to come America now, them excited for a credit card, a plastic, as me say, easy to spend. So you just go swipe. Every store you're going and you swipe. And you swipe. Especially when you're going to Jamaica. That's the time people spend, like Jamaicans. That's the time we spend the most on credit cards, because we have to shop for the entire family. Plus, we have to dapper out. Every day have to be a nice suit. And if we have a 3 different places, a 3 different suit. Listen to me. And you put all of those on credit cards, and they will be waiting on you when you get back. All right? So credit card is another thing that I said, you can get everything what you want in America, but just know that you're going to be trapped. You can achieve whatever you want in America, but if you're going to be using the billing system or the debt system, you are going to be trapped. Let me see what else. Guys, I really was supposed to be wrapping up. Monia said here, everything run off credit score. Everything you want, they ask
Mm-hmm.
about credit score. It's almost a must. You get a credit card. Yeah, you use your credit card. As I said, guys, I'm not saying credit card is bad. I'm just saying there are things that you need to know to use it smartly. Because you need to have a credit card to be able to build your credit score. Because your credit score is what allows you to make bigger purchases outside of closed store. All right, you want to buy a car, you want to buy a house, you want to get a property or so, then you're gonna need your credit score, and your credit card helps you to achieve that. So we not say bad, we just say be educated
And know to
and
manage
know
it.
how to manage it, and don't make it manage you, because if it manage you, you're in a debt for the rest of your life.
Yep.
All right. Monia says, Ryan says, never ever withdraw money from a credit card. The interest rate is ridiculous. A lot of persons don't know that if you use it to do purchases, versus if you use it to pull cash,
Versus
the
to make a
interest rate
withdrawal,
is doubled, right? So you don't want you don't want to use it for your debit card. You don't want to pull money from it. Mona says, thanks for enlightening me. You're welcome, cause good video people who looking to enter American system, and even better for those who are already there and didn't know these things. Yeah, and that was our aim. Not to deter or to scare people. We just want you to know that the system can pull you under. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to figure out the system, figure out a path, and navigate yourself. All right, and the best way to do that is to educate yourself. We never born here and a full country, so we are gonna learn things late, right? But in order to help yourself and help others, better you educate yourself. Remember, they probably visit every year or every other year. We're talking about Jamaicans going back to Jamaica. Yeah. So every year or every other year, we go to the stores, we use these credit cards, and we put ourselves in debt. So one of the plans that Dale and I have to counteract this credit card usage is that we do planned trips to Jamaica, not random trips. Planned trips mean you're going to save monthly towards this. Like every time you get paid, you put something towards your Jamaica trip. So instead of using up the credit card, and when you got Jamaica and come back, you come back to this big old bill from every store. You have a bill. Instead, to prevent that, you have a plan and you save and you stick to it. So if you need $10,000 to go to Jamaica, you create a plan that is going to bring you up to this $10,000 rather than to put yourself in debt. All right, the less you can, if you can avoid putting yourself in debt. I mean, it's almost impossible to not have a certain debt in America, but stay on top of it and not under it. All right. Yes, some visit 3 times a year. All right, guys, we did not get to insurance. We were going to talk about insurance, the different insurance. You need insurance for everything, and insurance is only the biggest scam that exists, not just in America, but in the entire world. Insurance a chopper system. Insurance a real legal chopper system. Anyway, you check it. In America, you need medical insurance. You buy one house, you need house insurance. And the house insurance does not take into consideration your furniture that we have in there. So if you want that, you have to go furnish, you have to go have that, the insurance is separately. You have one business, you have to have business insurance. You have your stuff in a storage. I don't know for everybody, but we have to have an insurance for this. We have to pay insurance for this stuff in storage. Did I say medical insurance? Don't even talk about car insurance. And we all know the scam with car insurance, which is one of the biggest scam as well. You better not meet in any accident, because if you meet in accident, your premium go up. everything go up. All right, it's like you have to pay to use the insurance that you pay for monthly. The biggest scam. All right. So I'm going to wrap up the live, guys. Wow, this was a lot of unpacking. This was a lot of talking, and we still did not get to everything that we wanted to get to. But I'm sure that persons on the live were more enlightened. And you must learn one or two things we never learn tonight. All right. But before I go, I want to big up the other YouTubers who are still here or passed through the live tonight. K&Com Vlogs, Nash Andre Empire, guys. Please, we support each other. So I'm asking you to find their channels and go and subscribe to their channels. Watch some video. Guys, don't watch piece of the video. Watch all of the video. If you're going to support somebody, I want loyal supporters. Alright? I want supporters who, when we drop one video, they will make sure so they can watch, like, subscribe, comment, talk to me, and me talk to them. Alright? So, I said K&Com Vlogs, Nash Andre Empire, Maki Lifestyle, nice, good young youth, trying young youth. Subscribe to his channel, guys. Ricky Life 365, our new friend in Florida. Please subscribe to his channel, guys. Looking for the others. Bella's Little World. Please find her and subscribe. Monia says part 2 next week. I am sure we will have another discussion just as riveting as this one. Don't know what it's going to be yet, but we are trying to shed some light. Some things that we discovered, luckily we discovered them early enough. We want to share it with others. Alright? Alright? AMJ team, the AMJ team, big up yourself. And Janet, what's your other channel? Janet Lifestyle. Guys, please share the subscription. Go over, watch some videos. Watch many videos if you find them interesting. Subscribe to the channel, like, comment. Alright, I said Bella's Little World. Am I missing anybody, Kane? I said Nash Andre Empire, yeah? Nash Andre Empire, guys, very supportive of this channel as well. Please go over, subscribe to their channel.
Yes.
I'm probably repeating myself because I don't remember. Lifestyle with Janet. Yes, guys, so just after this live, search for their channel, go and subscribe, watch a whole video, watch one heap of video, and just be good supporters. It's watching the videos, it's free. It's free. Alright? Let me hear what Ryan has said now. Ryan, thank you so much. You were very insightful and we appreciate you. We actually enjoyed you being on the live tonight. Thank you for taking the time out of whatever you were doing to take up on this invitation from Monia to come over and spend some time with us on the live. We know that time is very important and we don't take anybody's time for granted. Alright? Ryan. Yeah, Ryan. Wonder if we can make a channel about hard life. Ryan, you can make a channel about anything. Anything. And I am anybody who wants to start a channel, I am saying, if you're really thinking about it, start now. By the time you make up your mind, you will probably be well on your way to monetization. So start now. Monetization will come when you're really serious about it. Alright, so Ryan, if you really want to start a channel, start it, man. Start it. And if you want one and two little advice, we're still building. We're just half the journey to monetization. We're still building. But there are a lot of things that we have learned on the way and we are ready to share and we are ready to help. See, Ryan, we're helping. Yeah, auto insurance is the same in Jamaica. When you crash it, go up. But Jesus Christ, what is something annoying? Okay. Alright. Ryan said, Monia said, Ryan, you would perhaps get a lot of people can interview. Oh yes, you can start. Well, I'm sure you will have a lot of persons to interview. Alright, Ryan, please remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already. We have some videos on the channel that I want you to go check out. We post cooking, we post exercising. We haven't done exercising videos in a while, but we post cooking, we post vlogs. We just started to dabble a little bit in pranks. Guys, I forgot.
No.
So, for my persons on here, for my persons who have been following me, know that I am not for pranks. But guess what? My prank deal one time, kind of get a little kick out of it, right? I'm afraid of pranking you, because I don't want to prank me back, because I don't like prank. I don't want nobody prank me. Okay? I'm pranking one time, I get a little kick out of it, so I'm prank him again. And that the one that did even nicer, so guess what? They don't know, so I'm prank him again. I am still working on that video, but I did a prank on Dale and it is a banger. I can't wait for it drop. I can't tell you when I go drop it yet because I not finished work on it. To be honest, guys, and you're going to see I will still be in this outfit because I do it this morning. And can I tell you, it takes you all day to recover from the prank. The prank that I did created a big mess that took us the entire day to work on it. We late for work. By the time I come home and make dinner, we could not even get to prepare myself properly for the live. Good things I did don't have my topic and things line up. But this prank took the entire day for me to recover from it. So, want to see the prank? Thank you for subscribing, Ryan. Want to see the prank there? The prank is a banger. Banger, 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 banger. The prank shot. It took me the whole day to recover from the prank. Not to mention Dale. Dale still not recover. Dale still mad. Guys, Dale mad about the one here. I'm going to work on the video. I'm not sure if it will be finished tomorrow. But please, guys, look out for that banger prank. I know some of you ask me to do something. When that prank come out, I'm just going to ask you guys, share it on YouTube, share it on Instagram, share it on WhatsApp, share it on Facebook. Just share it like you don't have no sense. I want the prank to go worldwide. I say it take me one whole day. We still not recover from the prank. I am still cleaning. I'm still working on the aftermath of that prank. So I'm asking you guys to share it everywhere. And when you don't share it everywhere, and when your friend come check your yard, you send it to them phone and make them watch it again. Watch the prank 10 times. 10 persons on the live. Each person watch it 10 times. And I want 100 likes for the prank. Yeah. The prank, no money. I don't want Dale prank me. Yeah. If Dale prank me, I tell them from now, I go cry. I don't want Dale prank me. But guys, this little rush when you get when you go do the prank, you know, man, it's addicting. Pranks are addicting. For a girl, well, me not like prank. And me there prank Dale every minute. I want to say about 1 week me I plan the prank if I know. Because this prank involved me ordering something from Amazon. And I plan everything. I go over prank in my head about 100 times. I carry out in my head about 100 times. And I tell you, say, guys, the prank got down. It went down this morning. Oh my God. And I tell them, say, Dale, have me up for it, you know. Yes, guys, I want the prank to go viral. Guys, when I see prank, I don't say deserve to go viral because we suffered today because of this prank, right, Dale?
Yes, we did. Have you?
Guys, we all day. Guys, to how bad it was, we had to do a follow-up video. the aftermath of the prank. The prank was so bad. We not only did the prank, but we also had to do the aftermath of the prank. We had to do a whole vlog for showing everything will take place after the prank. That's how bad it was. So, I'm say banger. Say banger. Casey Jody on a roll. Share it straight out, then share it again. Yes, man. Everybody, watch it 2, 3, 4, 10 times. Now, Chandra said, me can't wait. Share it straight. Share it, share it, share it. Yes, guys, me I depend on if you ship it out. Ship it. Because the prank is hot. Hot, 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 hot. You know, I can say good night to you people then. Yes, guys, so I want to ensure that it's perfection. So I'm not gonna drop it prematurely. I'm gonna wait till everything good with it before I release it. Maybe it's tomorrow, maybe it's Thursday, maybe it's Friday, maybe it's Saturday, maybe it's Sunday. I don't know. But it's coming. It's ready. And it's a banger. May I wait for Dale to come tell you good night, yeah, guys.
Good night, man.
Dale gonna stuff in belly, 11 o'clock. Every time you left me on the live, I'm gonna stuff your belly. Come make the people them see where I eat. Watch him, guys. Where my water there? Watch him.
Right,
every time after I reach 2 hours, they're ready to go eat, you know.
Alright, guys. See that some chocolate cookies. I mean, I dig up for something like.
Guys, in gone in a pantry, gone in a fridge.
Yeah.
I'm tired now. Where's the big? Where's the multi prank?
The prank at me. Hey. She want me help her clean up. She want me help her clean up the aftermath of people. And I say, yo, are you
guys,
pranking?
it take you all day.
Are you causing mess? Or you need to clean it up?
But he helped me.
A banger, guys. And when it drop, please, as I said,
share it to everybody.
Share it. What if I likes, what if I comments?
Comment, everybody. Share it 10 times, comment 10 times, watch it 10 times. Make the one you go viral.
Please and thank you, guys.
Please and thank you. You know what?
Well, I have stuff in my face.
Alright, guys. So,
thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for your support. What do you want? Prank me again? That's what you want to do? Thank you so much for joining the live, guys.
Thanks and big up Ryan. Welcome to the Wagwan crew. Me not even tell Ryan to wear the Wagwan crew.
Ryan, okay. Well, join it in subscribe, so now we know.
Maki, make sure you share the live 1,000,000 times. Maki always share the live though. Okay, so me on a roll.
Okay, Jody on a roll. You wait till the time it get a jump start, you see? Problem, trouble, I go did it.
Yeah, you can't do that to your wife.
What?
You know I don't like it, so you can't do it.
Trouble, I go did it. So if you all like fans them, you don't know, you know, Jody start a war, I hope she can finish it.
You know what? Bring it on.
She start a war, we hope she can finish it.
On. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. You know what? Let me tell you something. I'm a YouTube junkie. But I whisper. Me a YouTube junkie. Me have leverage over deal because the whole I prank them, me know them. Me know the whole of the prank them, so bring it on deal. Because if you strike me, I go strike you back and prank war just start.
Okay. Alright.
Me ready for it. Okay, me don't shy from it. No.
You started, but I will finish it. She started, guys, but I will finish it.
Maki, I thought we were friends. Maki, I say you prank me.
I mean, Maki, me I come back hot.
When Lion asleep, now wake him. Hey, K, me fully wake him, K. Me say. Even 2 minutes before me come on the live, me still have to do that. Dale, I have a suggestion. Alright, tell me suggestion, let me tell him, Maki. Let me tell him.
No, me not need for talk. Me not need for talk.
Jordan record this, bring it on when you said it.
Maki, me and you need to chat. Me nah
Oh
lie.
my God. Okay, she started. She must handle it. I really can't. But you know what? Me have a plan. Me nah let up on him. Me nah give him no chance.
Okay.
You know what?
Okay. Hey, remember now. Me sit aside and me observe and learn. And so when me start whoop them, hey, problem are going in there.
So
That's what me say to
a
people.
prank war will not start up on the
So,
live.
stay tuned. That's all I say. Stay tuned. So, all what I say there if you hit back, I'm gonna hit back. But remember, say people are gonna start ball.
And when we start ball, you see him when I turn around and hush me.
Me? No, sir.
Yes,
Me
you.
not pushing a prank war. Hell no. Nope.
Alright, guys, so look out for the ball. Woo!
Well, so, you know, tell the people I'm gonna chuck the banger.
Me I tell them say me a work pan. You know, me a go work pan it tomorrow, you know, guys. So look out tomorrow, Kevin. You
Right.
need water, the biscuit.
Yes, Kevin. I drink some water with no man. Definitely I get some water with no.
You need water with that biscuit. A chewy biscuit dry. I'll buy about dry on me and eat it.
Yes, Kevin. Definitely I get some water with no. Definitely.
Okay, so she record when me say bring it on. Hey, on a team Jody or team deal. Make me hear. Those persons on the live knows.
No.
Team Jody or team
No,
deal.
they are team neutral until when deal hit back, then I'm gonna say, alright, you know what? Deal is the man. Deal said me gonna pan card.
Or they're team Jody because they've never seen a prank from Dale.
All them can decide so you are the
Because they don't see nothing from you.
No, them have to have something to judge whether or not who for side them go go pan. You
What
understand?
wanna say?
Right now it's one-sided. We need to make it balanced. I'm never make it balanced.
One-sided, you have to drop 3 before you can balance. This was number 3.
No, but let me tell you something. So from a prank when we drop it, it all lit down hall of your prank then. So there's no competition right there. So period.
Alright guys, so we'll just look out for the banger. Me I go get ready now because my bed. It has been a long day.
Kevin,
And then
this not watch out feedback I want to drop to you, Kevin. Cause
Kevin say heal the family.
Yeah,
heal
man.
the family. Good night, Kevin.
bless up.
Thank you for coming on. We're about to
Yeah.
head off.
Thanks guys. As Judge
Yeah.
said, thanks for joining. Thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Big up on
Big up on
yourself. Wagwan.